Well, we'll go ahead and play our intro and get this party started.
All righty. Over here. Oh, but I got to do it. Yeah, I'm on it.
OBS.
Well, that seems like, in general, positive interest.
And second line.
No, I got it right this way.
Was it snowing last week?
It is awesome to watch you be so excited about that. As your friend, it really is cool.
I am really excited.
Yeah, I know.
It really came
it's
together.
awesome. Yeah, no, you did a great job. I wouldn't even know how to start to do something like that. So,
iMovie, Apple's iMovie software made it real easy.
so
Yeah.
I close this one.
No, it's Apple.
You don't close anything. Oh, you click on the thing above it. Click on the first line of no,
Oh.
right there. Yep. Boom.
Okay.
And now you just go to Google.
All right.
To the left, to the far left, left, right there. There you
All
go.
right. There we are. Yeah, well. Okay.
And your dice bag.
Nice.
Snazzy.
Now you need dice to put in.
Yes, that is the next step. I have some.
You can go to the stores and buy a pound of dice.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Which stores?
Just for fun has
Just for
it.
fun. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a place in the Heights, too,
You
isn't
can
there?
get it
Is that
on
place
that.
still there?
Yeah. Cabbages and Kings, yeah, it's called.
There's also there's
Over
a
your
place
way.
called Zeke's in
Yeah,
Washington.
Dragon's Ward.
D&D and Warhammer type
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Tabletop gaming stuff. Okay. So where to start? Where do we want to start? Do you have that? Your
Click
Link.
a plus sign. Up, middle, in the middle, right
Got it.
there, plus. And under wingdings, no, upper left.
thank you.
It says Google Docs. But I'm not sure you, Winter, I'm not sure you want to read that. Because that has a description of all the rooms. So,
Oh, not that.
we came together. We were in the track bar, right? We were in the track bar, and we're all enjoying a meal together. Dag was there with his new friend Minsk and Boo, which I'm sure you read up on and watched the video, right?
I watched the video and I at least half paid attention while I was watching it.
Fair enough. That's more than I really expected you to do. Minsk and Boo,
Really?
the heroes of Boulder's Gate, were visiting, and as we're sharing a meal, Lorne came up to us with, "Hey, there's this trauma, this issue out in the woods, and someone has disappeared. Will you go investigate?" Our group agrees. We go investigate, and we jump into the frosty ring that teleports us into a dungeon. Right? Mm-hmm. We're in a dungeon. We cross the first room with the spiky trap shooting at us. We come out. The hall goes left and right. Half of us go left. Half of us go right. Drazul and Dag go to the right. Check out a room where Dag finds a shiny hammer. That room was a forge.
Mm-hmm.
The people that went to the left, they find a very similar room, except for this room has a pair of ogres in it, which Phil convinces that, hey, it's okay, we mean you no harm, and you guys were able to leave. Coming out of that room, we join you as you go investigate a wood room, right? Wood room with a bunch of sticks, and we find a wood woad. Two of them, which
Were those wood weeds?
wood woads. I didn't.
woads?
I had not heard of wood woads before then, so that was fun. We battled those, and so that was kind of the wood room, right? And then
Found a dead guard.
And there was a dead guard in there. Very good. Yeah. Did we find something on the dead guard? Did we find
Some
no.
personal
Oh,
effects.
that was the guard that was
Missing.
We found the dead guard in that room, right? Across the hall, Drazul opened the door to a super cold room, which gave him some frostbite. Across the hall from that was the spindle
Spinning
and
room.
fabric room.
Right.
Rounding the corner, heading south, halfway down on the left was a locked door that even Dad couldn't pick. So it wasn't locked, but it was unlocked. It was unlocked, but it wasn't locked. And so, keeping going to the south, it turned corners back to the west. First door on the left, go in that, and it's got stuff to make hats. I just remember Dag put on an old silk hat. It must have been some magic in it because he began to dance around. And he pulled in first Phil, and then
Yeah.
Marikak, right. Across the hall from that was another cold room. Across the hall, back on the south side, was the room where we kind of ended on that had coal soot and a support beam in the middle with springs on it. There was also
A target?
and something about a peg or lever. And so this is a question Dag has is, in your description you talk about a large wooden door, and on the map I'm not sure where that is or what that is. I don't know what you're talking about there.
So let's go there.
And then at some point at the very end of that, we uncovered. Dag said, "Hey, this sounds a lot like the scroll that I found of Strider's." And then we read this poem riddle.
Very good. That's exactly right. Excellent recap. Thank you, Dave Dag. Why am I not where I want to be?
Click on the first
back
tab
here.
all the way to the left.
Yeah,
Right there.
So
Okay.
I thought I heard in the video that Minsk, or gained the impression that Minsk isn't quite the sharpest knife in the drawer.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Fits you perfectly, Wes.
he believes he can talk to his hamster.
Please.
Yeah,
You can talk
exactly.
to his hamster.
Exactly. That's what we're going
That's
for.
exactly where we're at.
Yeah, he can talk to his hamster.
He thinks he can talk to his hamster. He thinks it's a giant miniature space hamster.
It is a giant miniature space hamster.
He thinks it's a giant space. Have you ever heard of? That's fantastic.
It is. I'm amazed.
All right. So,
I love the
excellent.
concept of a giant miniature space hamster that looks like a space hamster and has no powers.
That
So you have
one.
no way to know who it is.
All right.
This here.
Great space hamster.
It can't be killed. Somewhere in here it says basically any attack to it just misses.
Oh, okay.
All right. No, thank you. That was a perfect level of recap. So, right. So, when we left, Dag and Drazul were in this room with the lumps of coal that were in various stages of being shaped. Some of them were quite pointy. Marikak had checked the cold room and said, "Yep, it's cold." And because he stayed out and didn't go in there, he didn't take any damage. Phil is guarding Minsk's six. Minsk had gone up to the door, going, Marikak pulled that peg in the hat room. I want to go see, did that help with the door or not? So he was heading that way. He didn't quite get to the door yet. And we left off exactly as Dave said, with Dag going, "Oh, hey, I got this scroll." Read the scroll. And so...
So that's you up there.
Yeah, so you're up here. That's you.
There.
So that's where we are. And to answer your question, Dave, my cursor working? Yeah. So you have this wooden door.
So this is the door here.
Correct.
Where's the target then?
I thought that was a target.
I thought that was a target.
Oh.
I thought the door might be underneath or where this peg is.
Where the peg is. Fair enough. I'm open to that. We can say that.
Sure.
I only called this the door because it kind of looked like the slatted door that I was thinking of. But
Could be.
we'll call it the target.
Well, we need to know where the target is if that's the door.
Right. Well, and the idea was the target was across from the post, so that we'll
Maybe
call
the
it,
target's on the door.
No. So we'll call this the target. It's opposite the post with the springs, and then we'll say this will represent where the door is, and can also represent, it's just got a real simple toggle that holds it closed. So that's where we are.
So Drizzle, the lever there, does it? Let's try the door. Let's open the door.
Okay.
Go over and
Yeah,
see.
I'll go over.
You're going over?
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. People grabber. Alright, so Rizul, you come over here. Alright. Let's see. Bear with me. Alright. Okay, so you move the toggle to open the door. And you need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
5 plus 4 is 9. Oh wait, my save.
Oh, check out for traps.
It's plus 7, so it's 12.
12. Okay, not quite enough. So let's see here.
Any
We give you
attacks
bardic
modifiers
inspiration.
automatically area of affected.
You know what?
spells
I'll use my
always seem to
inspiration.
miss it as well, so they
All
can
right,
try to kill
go
us.
for it.
Monster.
Burn it early.
That is 22.
Okay. Alright, so let's see.
I don't need to be taking.
Okay, so that was your dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
I'll
So
roll.
so you pass.
It gets by you and hits Dag.
No.
Alright. So because you pass your dexterity saving throw, you get to stay standing. However, now I need a strength saving throw.
All right.
Bardic inspiration.
So I understand you're
You're not there.
Except
so
I'm not
is there
there.
any missile coming?
No.
Okay. That's 12 plus 1. 12 plus 4, so 16.
Okay. So when you open the door, a whole bunch of various sized coal chunks came running out of the chute, smashed into your legs.
Nice.
Your dexterity kept you standing, and your strength saving kept you from taking any damage.
Okay.
So lucky you. So now you have this pile of coal wrapped around your knees and ankles that have coming out of the chute.
What'd you do that for?
You told me to.
Oh, I suppose I did.
It's
So
a good thing we didn't
is it
let
empty
you
now?
do it.
Pretty much.
So, look up inside there. Can you see anything? It may not be safe to light a torch at this point.
Oh, I think it's
And-
it's safe. Go ahead.
Completely fine.
I'm not there.
Because the whole room's full of coal dust now.
Speaking of which,
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go out of the room where the air is a little bit more breathable.
I will take out my bullet lamp
and
and,
then I'll-
just shine it in. The
I'll
room.
go over to the other door and open it up to let some of the dust out.
Okay.
Sure, expose the rest of us to this.
Okay.
I hope your lamp is well sealed.
Yeah, it's not like there's a.
And coal doesn't.
It's not so much like
coal
there's.
doesn't
It's not so much
ignite
like
like
a ton of dust. I mean, there would be some, but it's mostly the chunks.
Chunks
basically,
of-
the feed stock to make these things. So you look up in there, and it looks really dark and black and sooty, and you don't see sky. You don't see any evidence of light from above.
Open,
You're
yeah.
pretty far down.
Okay. The bullet lamps go 120 feet, so
Uh huh.
just saying. Okay,
So it goes up for a ways and maybe it turns.
Could be.
good turn.
Okay.
Or it's just really damn deep.
Well, it goes up, I assume. If it came tumbling out, I would assume it came from the above.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably a little bit of an angle to the door, but the rest of it's probably some either shallower
I
or
could
steeper
crawl
angle.
up there if
I could, how big is it? How big is the room? Or the
the
Shoot.
shoot.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably
called it a large store.
I would say I'd say
More
maybe
than 10?
5x5.
Okay.
It's not super big.
Okay.
Now that's the door. There's no guarantee that the path behind it is going to be the same size. But
I don't know, Dag. I think we're barking up the wrong chute.
Yeah, I'm looking at this note.
and I can put that up too. Where did I go again? Oh, what?
Yeah, click
Charge
on.
goal. There it is. Okay.
Deep beneath the forest of old Thunder Tree lies the crystal as blue as the frozen sea. Okay. Lies a crystal as blue as the frozen sea. So there's a crystal down here somewhere. Blue crystal. With power to bring cold to life comes chaos, danger, and some strife. Alright, so we definitely...
Cold to life? We just got.
There's some really cold stuff in those two rooms.
Oh, cold to life. I thought you said coal.
Cold.
This whole time I've been. Is you saying coal or cold?
Cold.
Yeah, well, if we actually read it, it'd say.
Right.
Watch your step. Danger lurks in many a room. That's
Well, isn't that the truth?
anyone could be your doom. Within the dark carvings, treasure lies. Have we seen any dark carvings?
No.
Well, wasn't there one of the baskets that had some carvings in the bottom? I don't remember. I actually don't remember.
I don't remember buttons and eyes either.
Amidst the buttons and the eyes. So we haven't reached that room yet, maybe.
Well, what room's left?
Lions, tigers, and bears are no threat. Well, that's good to know. But in the temple, danger met.
We haven't been to the temple
We
yet.
haven't made it to a
Haven't seen
temple
the
yet.
temple.
At least no holy symbols or anything like that. Water to snow. I've seen that. And stick to bone.
We found sticks.
Kind of saw sticks that were woodwoads, right? Those are humanoid, right? Sticks are the bones, right? Beware the tempting power of the Winterstone.
So if we run into the Winterstone, could it actually tempt us?
An unlocked,
what?
locked door. Ah.
That
So
wasn't
a
part of
locked,
the, that wasn't part of the
unlocked.
scroll.
Oh, it wasn't part of the riddle?
No,
All right.
no, that was to you. That was pointing out.
Oh, that we haven't figured out
Yeah.
that part yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would take a couple steps and I'd look down that hall to the north and say, well, I think we've done the full circle here. I wonder what's in those cold rooms. How can we go investigate those more?
What about those steps
What steps?
in the main entrance when we came in? You know, the 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2.
When we stepped on something, it would go click, click.
Oh yeah.
One. We don't know what it did, and we know that it wasn't that wasn't the triggers for the arrows. That was when we walked anywhere else outside of that.
So, a little help from the DM. So, you guys did a great job tying things together as far as what this place is relative to Fortitude's history.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so reflect on that and reflect on what those pieces you were putting together, and then this matter of the treasure, because I know that's what Dag's interested in, is treasure.
Treasure? Yeah, but I didn't see buttons and eyes. Where's this treasure? And with the dark carvings?
We haven't seen anything like that.
So, after reading it, he'll go back into the suit room, right? And he'll look at the bottom of all those containers, the bins, and looking.
Okay, so you're rifling through those.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay.
Just to see if there's any dark carvings in the bottom of the bins.
Okay. So, upon searching the bin, is anybody helping him?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
you're
room.
there. Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, it says dark carving. Within dark carvings, treasure lies amidst buttons and eyes. And maybe one of these containers has buttons and eyes. Maybe there's some carvings in these containers.
I'll help.
All right. So as you go through the bins, lo and behold, amidst the coal that are square and pointed and whatever, and clearly have been carved, you find
Dark
7 small
carvings. Coal.
diamonds.
Coal is dark. Dark carvings.
Oh.
Now it makes sense.
Small diamonds.
Yes.
Big enough to do a
It's as big as Phil's head.
revivification.
I don't know. What? Why would we even need that spell?
To bring someone back to life who's stupid enough to get killed.
Well, yeah. Well, just don't be that stupid. I'm looking at a diamond. It's as big as your head. Oh, Phil! Come take a look at this!
I
Merricack!
think he said small diamonds.
Wow.
Yes, but in my finger right here, compared to your head, I'm squishing your
What's
head.
it revivification take? A 300 gold piece?
100
diamond?
to 300, I don't know.
1,000 gold
I
piece.
don't have that spell. Currently.
Dag doesn't care.
I'll just put these in one of my pouches.
There you go.
Keep rifling through to see if we find anything else.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure
How many-
you're splitting that evenly.
How many diamonds? 6, did you say?
7.
7?
100 gold piece each type. I don't know if that's small or not, but that's what I've assigned.
Sure. 100 GP each.
Okay. And so then you're
400. He
Go
said 400 GP each.
no,
No,
100 each.
nice
Oh,
try.
100 each.
Nice try.
I like how you think, though. So we search the rest of the bins, don't find anything else?
Actually, you find 6 more that are about 50 gold piece each.
Ooh,
Smaller still, but no less valuable.
here's 2 more.
Don't think you can trust Dag.
Yes, you can.
Not with shiny stuff.
I'm just kidding. There's 6 of
Once
them
he's
here.
found it, he's kind of the buzz is worn off.
Yeah. Oh, it's shiny, and then he loses interest
Yeah.
because he's left to find the next thing.
Okay. So there's
Yeah.
you've
Well, I think we should go search the bins in the other rooms a little closer, don't you?
Yeah, go put a hat on again.
I haven't taken it off, thank you.
I think we should. Let's go.
We could all wear hats. We could all be twinsies.
Where'd everybody go?
Well, you can see me. I'm at the end of the hallway watching Minsk.
right because Minsk was going back to see whether the hat peg pull that Marikak pulled off during the dance
Hey,
made
what,
any difference.
what happened to Minsk? Looking at Phil.
He's down there. He's going to check out that door.
Is he?
He is. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
Has he changed his mind?
I
That
guess
door's locked. He can't get that open.
not. You
Okay,
act
so-
like that's gonna stop me.
I'll say that Dag and Drazul, you've had an
Yeah.
excellent round there. So let's go to, I guess, Marikak, what are you doing? You checked the cold room. It's really cold.
Yeah, and I was looking through the beast I could wild shape into for something that could handle it, but
Ah,
none
good
of them.
thinking.
Yeah, but none of them.
Lend
It
themselves.
says anything about immunity to cold or anything.
But you have the hat.
I have resistance to cold, yeah, but it like frost bit Drazul when he was in there for 30
Just gives you
seconds.
advantage against the saving throw.
What if we heat up like this one of these big pieces of coal? Is it?
The whole room is an icebox. I don't
yeah,
think
it's-
we're not gonna. No, so so you said that just loops back to where we started.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I think if you guys have already looked there, then I would sort of maybe backtrack to see what the other guys are doing.
Okay,
'Cause they were going to go try it again on that door that was locked, right?
correct.
Yeah,
So I assume you're 30 or 35, something along those
I
lines.
think it's 30. Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, so you catch up to Phil.
Phil.
Oh, are we all going to go this way? Well, I mean, we've pretty much checked out every room, right? So there's only
Really,
one
except
place
the one
left to
that's
go,
locked.
right? So
Yeah.
let's go help Minsk and
The
see if we
locked,
can,
unlocked room.
yeah. So let's go up there and check out that room. So I'm going to head up there with Minsk.
Okay. All right.
This door is locked. Are you saying?
It was
It's
the last time we
unlocked,
checked.
Like the doorknob unlocks.
But
Is
it won't.
unlocked, but it won't open.
Okay, so As you guys are walking up, Minsk will be consulting with his space hamster. Hammer.
Thor.
Hamster.
Minsk is now Thor.
MC Boo.
MC Boo. As to whether he should break down the door.
All right.
Should I break it down, Boo?
He responds to you and you alone. So
You're right. You guys don't know the answer.
Right.
Phil would hear you talking to your hamster, and you would hear squeak.
Show it to your new cat.
So that's what happens when you guys are walking up.
All right. Okay. All right. So
How is
Phil
your new
has
cat?
gone as far as he
Oh,
can.
she's doing well. Lots of energy
Fun.
at all hours of the day.
All right.
and night.
So I will say, so Minsk word to you. Everyone else has done something. I know that you said that that's what they're doing as they approach, but I'm going to give you a chance to go a little bit further if you want. With your consult.
I mean, in D&D, the likelihood of actually breaking down a door is slim to none. So, like, there's no point in like going through that when I know it's probably not going to work. And who
Would
else?
Minsk know it's not going to work?
Hitting it with a
You
giant
can try the
hamster.
handle again. See if it'll push
We
open.
could try to burn it down or bash it down.
I think. Can you describe that door again?
Yeah, it's probably a good place to start.
I think it's a steel door.
No, I believe we. Let's see. What did we say? That was. I gotta go back. Hang on a second.
I thought it was either steel or stone.
Stone.
That's right.
Yeah,
stone, and that's right. We did talk about it being stone.
Stone door.
No. That was the. That was the forge door because it was part of the wall. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll say.
It's made out of hay.
Yes. No.
Paper.
No.
Scissors?
We'll just say that it's
Rock, paper,
it appears to be, a wooden door, but the beams look strong. It's kind of iron wrapped. You got metal strapping and maybe some metal rivets or something, and it seems
there, yeah.
quite sturdy. I mean, it had a lock on it, which Dag picked, which said, "Okay, I've picked the lock." So again, knob, handle, whatever is mobile, but there's something else keeping that door closed, or at least there was when you last checked on it.
Is it in pristine condition compared to everything else around it?
Yeah, I'd say it doesn't look like it's been beat on. It's not rotten. It's
It's in good
Has
shape.
somebody tried it again?
no one has tried.
You're the first one there, Minsk.
And does Minsk know all? Like he's seen all of this. He's seen Dag pick the lock and all that, or has this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he was there when the lock was picked. He's also aware that there was a peg pulled in the hat room that moved, but didn't do anything in the hat room. So we don't know whether
The hat room was. Is that
Down
the next
here.
down here.
Down
Sorry.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why Minsk went back there, right?
Minsk doesn't have the mental fortitude to put two and two together like that, so
Okay.
he just sees big door.
Try it again.
Big door locked.
So I'm telling you, try it again.
Okay. Yeah. Try the door knob.
Okay.
Jiggle it.
And
Push on the door.
It opens for you.
it opened.
Yeah.
What? What?
What?
See, boo, we broke the door down.
I'll roll constitutions against the Medusa.
You all die.
Minsk will step inside.
All right.
Oh, really? Just yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
But Dag wants to go check out. I just found some diamonds. There's
Yeah.
more bins to look through.
We don't
Right.
know
Minsk-
that.
Minsk is in the
did,
door.
Did anybody communicate anything?
Where you? Oh, you want to check out something somewhere else?
I mean, go for it.
Yeah. So Dag just found those diamonds. He's going back to the hat room and saying, "I want to look in there some more."
He'll be there for a
Dang,
while.
it said
You found the
amongst the
diamond?
buttons and the. What was
Oh,
it?
I thought you
Buttons
found them in
and-
the coal.
I did. I
did.
found them in the bins. It says dark carvings.
And
But
buttons
amidst
in.
the buttons,
You're
and-
thinking the coal was the carving.
yeah,
Yes.
dark color of
Where's the
coal is
buttons?
dark.
Are there buttons in this cat room? You might find some more stuff.
Oh yeah, we
the
should
other.
check.
The other had thread in it. It didn't have. It didn't have coal in the other room.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any reason to. There's no reason to stay here and check it out again. Where did
Okay.
everybody else go? They may
We
be in
should,
danger.
we should come back here though.
Well, we can hit it on the way out.
Okay. All right, so we go catch up with Minsk and Phil and
Okay. All right. So I assume Marikak you're going up too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we will hand wave, and the team will use a couple of rounds to get caught up. Phil's the one closest. Let's see here. Okay.
Is there just
how do you get the door open?
five?
We broke it down.
He turned the knob.
Doesn't look broken.
Looks like it's in good shape.
So as Dag goes in, and we're not quite there
Yeah,
yet.
sure.
As Dag goes in, he's going to be looking around that door to see why wouldn't that door have opened?
Okay.
I talked to Boo, and Boo told me that. Is Boo a he or a she?
That's whatever you want it to be.
They.
They, okay.
Gosh, don't go there.
They said they could break the door down, and I tried the door, and the door opened.
Giant non-binary space hamster.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just start adding more adjectives.
Okay. So he's made it in. The others have caught up. And so, are you all filing in?
Yes.
Is there
Should
any
we
reason
check
not
for
to?
traps?
I'm just asking.
Yes.
Is there anything in the
Minsk is
room?
in there, and Phil is following him.
I
and-
will almost push Dag in. 'Cause I
Well,
don't-
yeah, and because Dag's gonna stop in that door jam just to.
Okay.
Why wouldn't that door open?
Make sure to either put us all in a line or in a group.
Really
whatever
tight
is-
grouping.
Whatever
Nice
is
circle.
best for your
TPK.
trap here.
Fear not. Fear
So
not.
as we enter the.
All right. So Dag's looking up, and he notices that, like, up above, there's a hole in the doorway. So not the door itself, but a hole above, and he can see a cylinder. Like maybe there was a
Bar.
peg or a bar that reached into the top of the door that's retracted now.
Yeah, so you can see that something caused that to go up. The door opened in
Yes.
toward the room, I would assume.
Okay. So you're in there and close enough to see. All right. Put yours over here. He's taller than Dag. He can see in this room. All right. This room is similar in size to the others. The smell of rotting food is present, but not overpowering. A single workbench is on the right wall. There are 2 bins on it. One with dried corn cobs, the other wooden rods. Knives and sharpened rods are in a tray to the left of the bench top. A small rectangular wooden jig-like fixture is centered on the bench. To the left is a pile of corn cobs on the floor. There is a door on the opposite wall. And I've got one,
Corn cobs.
a really large, substantial pile of those to the left of the.
So we're some
Workbench there.
Midwesterners here.
Phil, weren't you wanting some of those for the outhouse?
Cutting corn off the cob.
Yikes!
I prefer something a little softer. You can use them if you want.
Like
A
a
little
giant
big for
space
me.
hamster?
Hmm?
Like a giant space hamster?
Well, I'm sure he's
Miniature.
easily washable.
Miniature giant non-binary space hamster.
So the 3 people in the room, what are you guys doing?
I guess I'll take a closer look at the bench. Is there any? I mean,
Okay.
you described what's on top. Is there
I'm not going to go in
Anything
until somebody else
underneath
starts
the
looking.
drawers? Anything else of interest?
No, I mean it all seems, pretty conventional. You've got two bins, one with shaped corn cobs, the other with the wooden rods, and a fixture. It looks like they're
You
designed to
said
put
shaped
together.
corn cobs.
Yeah, they're like cylindrical. They're cut to a smaller. It's not a full length corn cob. It looks like it's been cut down.
So if I
Is that the nose for the snowman?
put it
The
together and
The
like
pipe.
in the jig,
Mm-hmm.
do I recognize what this is? I don't. Above the table, I know what it is, but I don't know if these characters have seen such a thing.
A pipe, a corn cob pipe.
Is that a common thing
Yeah,
in
it's
this
pretty
realm?
I would assume it would be.
Okay.
That's
mean,
a
if
DM
nothing-
call.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that yes, it is something that would look familiar, and given your guys' excellent 2 and 2 together last week, you would be like, oh wait, we've seen something like this
Yeah.
before.
Well, and since Marrakech's into nature and herbs and stuff, he'd probably have something in his pack. He'd pull out stuff in there and then do a little produce flame in his hand and light it up.
Excellent. And so, Marrakech, you're at the bench. You're investigating the bins and
There's
items.
pseudo dragon with you.
Give me Marrakech. Let me go back to here. Perception check.
19.
Excellent. So as you were twiddling with the bins there, one of the sticks that should be being used to form a pipe looks different. It's not like your basic cylindrical, like all the others. It's kind of got some, it's a little bit longer than the others, and it's got some shape to it. And you've found it, and you're looking at it, and it's got at the base on one side, it's kind of got like a carved in, like a frowny face on the side of the stick.
So this one's more like carved.
It looks, yeah, it's definitely different than the others. It was kind of
Okay.
near the bottom. You spotted it as you were fishing through, and it's got this carved in frown face on one side of the shaft of the stick.
Okay.
It's definitely different than the others.
So if I was going to put a corn cob on it, is it obvious it goes at one end or the other?
Doesn't look like it was meant for that, honestly.
Oh, this is something.
It's not shaped like the others. It's distinctly different.
Oh. It was like a wand or something? Or we don't know. Okay.
Say bippity, boppity.
Dad, come here.
Hang on.
Please
Try all
stop.
the magic on Dag.
Oh, well, let's not use boo. We like boo. So, bippity, boppity.
Two.
One second. Hang on. Bear with me here.
Hey, Dad, you want to check out that door on the other side?
What do you remember about those snowmen that attacked our village? How did we end up beating them? Do you remember? We spent all day battling, and they had the snow sharks, and
How did we beat him?
Yeah.
We just beat him up, didn't we? Or
No, there
throw
was
fire
something
at
that
him?
was giving them life, and we.
was it?
It was a pipe or
We
something.
had to destroy the like little crown thing or something.
No, I think the pipe.
Wasn't it a pipe? Because it was
Yeah,
Frosty's
yeah,
pipe.
it was some magical artifact we had to destroy.
I wasn't there for it, but I think I remember Ken telling me it was like Frosty's pipe.
Everyone
or
died.
hat or something like that.
Oh, we all died?
Oh, that
Yeah.
was
I
one of
think
those
everyone
that we
but
did with
Zerwak
the two
was
groups.
dead at one point.
Yes.
So yeah,
So yeah, our group did it too, but maybe had a
doesn't
different
mean it was the
experience.
same.
Yeah.
And I think John ran it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
Okay, so you found this thing. You're going to hang on to it. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and actually, I'm gonna try just a cantrip, something like, just something simple like produce flame or something, but that I would normally bibbity bobbity boop out of my hand, but like Like try to do it through the stick, like a magic wand, just see if it does anything. I'm just aiming at a stone wall, not
Gotcha.
at anybody, but just
Right.
just to see if it
No.
doesn't help any.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like it magnifies, right?
Okay. Well, I'll hang on to it.
All right. Very good.
And at least this is interesting. At least show it,
Sure.
briefly to the other
If you
guy.
think it's magical, Phil might be able to tell.
Does it look like a key?
No.
It's a-
Well, we haven't tried that door. Let's go try the door. All right, go see it. I'm about to reach. Let's check this for traps.
Okay, you're going to check the door. All right.
Examine
Drizzle, where are
it.
you? You outside or inside?
I'm gonna stay outside at the moment.
Got it. All right.
So when the whole floor opens up and eats it.
There's somebody who can fly down there and try to help you.
No, he'll just. Yep, they're all gone. Bye.
All right. Oh, I'll wait for Dave to do his
Just gonna set it.
roll for it there. So you're gonna roll for your detect.
Ooh, yeah. 13 on the die. Am I investigating or am I?
You said you were detecting traps or whatever you
That's-
roll to do that.
That's an investigation usually.
Okay.
So that'd be a 17.
Wow. Okay. Bear with me here.
Lime and cranberry.
Sounds like a good combination.
Okay. You do not detect any traps with the door at the door.
Okay. We ready, guys?
Sure, let's die. Get it over with.
And I'll try to open the door.
All right. When you open the door, it's a bit creaky, and
Giant miniature space donkey.
that noise draws the attention
Of all the
Of?
snowmen.
No. If only.
You drag it over.
I'm working on it.
Where's
my-
you got a picture you wanted to show?
No. Oh, it's got to be over here. Peoples.
What are you trying to do?
Bring up one of his creatures.
Yep. Where did it go? Oh, there we go.
As long as it's not the spider crane.
So
What is that?
it draws the attention of a swarm of cranium rats.
Can you zoom in on that?
What the hell is a cranium rat?
If you scroll bar in.
Where'd they come from?
From the pile of corn cobs
Oh.
where they were hanging out.
Eek!
Eek indeed. And we roll for initiative.
Swarm like.
So this rat
Like a whole slew
here,
of. They look
Is
like
that
normal
an
rats, but they're not
action
quite
or-
normal rats. Let me get a description
You,
here.
you just does. I don't think it's
Cranium
it's
rats.
that action.
Yeah.
You just state it.
Okay.
I
Just
go
turn on being reckless.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have formed a swarm.
This guy's a little
Okay.
Yeah, I just want. If I have something that normally impacts a creature, does it work on the whole swarm or just one of them?
I think so.
It works on the swarm.
Okay.
If it's labeled a swarm, then the swarm is one entity,
Counts as a
correct.
creature. Okay.
Yeah.
which I've kind of abandoned. I no longer use swarms because I'd rather throw 100 rats at you.
Yeah. Well, this one looked interesting, and
Yeah.
it befit the corn pile.
Yeah,
so,
it did.
So yeah, cranium rats. So initiative.
We're doing initiative.
Yep.
5.
Oh, that's a waste.
5 for Drizzle.
10 for me.
10
Phil.
for Phil. Got it. Okay.
Guess I should probably roll.
22.
Oh, you get, that's what you were the last time. Okay. Dag.
16.
16.
Wasted a nat 20 on
What's
initiative.
Twice?
Really?
Dexterity's +1 or
Oh,
whatever.
dexterity. 15.
15 for Minsk.
Well, at least you get to finish them all. It's pretty quick.
Well, as I've got this like animal friendship if I wanted to play nice, but
Let me go here. This will take me a second just to figure out this. Okay. All right.
Can you communicate with them? Or just...
yeah, I can do that too.
Because they probably know where all the good stuff is.
If it's a beast, this could be monstrosity. I don't know.
Let's see here. How do you get the...
You try.
Where's my...
Oh, that's true. That one says beast.
Usually, most stuff.
The animal friendship says. Oh, it also says beast. Okay.
So I don't know. Is it a beast? Druid might know if that's a beast or not. You would think.
Hang on a second. This is being feisty and I don't like it. There we go. No. And... Alright. Okay. And I gotta get this up.
Just dimension door into the other room.
Okay, Marikak, you're top of the order. Mr. 22.
Yeah.
My other option would be very painful.
What the heck? Okay.
Okay.
I fiddle with my special ring
Uh-huh.
and cast animal friendship. Lets me convince a beast that you mean it no harm. So it's up to you if this counts as a beast. The beast that you can see within range must be able to see and hear you. Should I keep reading, or is it? It depends if you're
Is it a
considering
beast?
It's considered a medium swarm of tiny beasts, so they're
Okay.
listed as a beast.
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, I'm guessing no.
Oh no, it's higher.
Oh,
These are cranium rats, they're smart.
okay. Well, then it didn't work.
Oh. Okay, so that was your...
That was
Action.
That was my action. And
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to be friendly with him. I was trying to charm him.
Okay. If it is intelligent, it would know he tried to charm.
Oh.
And B, with his nature, maybe he could get some sort of skill check.
Well, no, it says right here, if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Yeah.
So I tried to be friendly with them, and
But you don't
they
necessarily
ain't
know
buying
that.
it, I guess.
Right.
They
No,
saw
that's
through it. He's trying to. Ooh, look at the pretty ring. It didn't work.
Okay, that was Marikak.
I'll settle on
Dag, you're up.
you.
So I open the door and all of a sudden I hear,
And I get if I'm not engaged with him and that didn't work, I might back up a little bit.
100 rats pile out of the corn cobs. But I've opened the door,
Okay.
and what do I see in there?
Alright, hang on a second.
And actually, let's do some sort of check here.
1,000 rats.
Let's do a wisdom check. 15. So I'm smart enough. I was gonna say, this feels like that. He just jumps on the in. I will disengage.
Okay.
And I will open the door, jump in, and close the door to just a crack.
Okay.
Jack, no!
My people moving.
And if so, I have a bonus action disengage, right? So then I'm going to hold my action to close the door if they seem like they're going to attack me.
Got it. Okay. Alright, and what you see is what you see. This is a simple hallway.
Mm-hmm.
There is no door here. This is an an
Okay.
arched opening. That again, I don't know. Do you have the ability to see super far? Or
No.
No. Okay. So you're not seeing much beyond.
Yeah,
what-
right. But I did notice a temperature change.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably a bit cooler than it's been.
All right. I don't mean to read into.
No, you're fair. That's a fair ask. Okay.
And there is a wall to the north. Kind
Correct.
blocked
Yeah, I'm
out.
sorry. Yeah, let's fix that. Make sure we're clear. It is a hallway.
All right.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. All right. That was Dag. Minsk and Boo. You're across the way here. What would you like to do?
Wow.
Somebody sort of tried to look at you, greedy, and it's not working, and backing up.
I don't think Minsk has ever come across an enemy that he didn't want to swing his sword at. So, yeah, he's going to swing his sword at it.
All right. So you're going to move up to engage the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll put you here. I guess.
Now, swinging a sword at a swarm of rats, well, who knows how effective that will
Hey,
actually
you'll
be,
get
but
some of them.
Are you gonna do this?
Be reckless? Yeah, sure. I would say this is pretty reckless.
You get advantage, and then they get advantage on you.
Right. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Wing away.
I had to think for a second why I was rolling 2, and then I remembered I had advantage. 18.
Plus 9.
Oh, that's damage.
What's it
right?
say up here?
Oh,
Type
plus 9 to hit. Yeah. So
And
what?
make 2.
Yeah. So this is the first attack.
Right.
Okay. Yes, 18 plus 9 is.
Oh yeah. So you definitely
hit at least 7.
connected. Yep.
And then 2d6. What was that? 6, 9 plus 5. Making me do math. 14.
14.
And then you do it again, right?
Well, I was waiting for ends. They're all dead.
Oh no.
Better.
19 plus
That
Yeah.
certainly hits.
2 6s.
8 plus, what did I say it was? Plus 5. So that's 13.
27. Not bad.
No, not
He's
bad.
swinging a
Not
great
quite
sword
enough, huh?
at little rats.
No, and
He knocked a couple out. Splattered a couple on the wall.
all right. Let me get back over
Now
here.
they're going to eat his toes.
60 more where that came from.
All right. It's the cranium rat's turn.
Oh.
So they're gonna.
Good, they can focus on Minsk.
Yeah, they will, because he's right there, and he swung at them, and that's not friendly. So let me see what they got here. Okay. No, now do they have advantage because he did his
Mm-hmm.
funky? All right. Okay. So I assume 21 hit.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. And okay.
They love toes. And ankles. Kneecaps.
Talking about cats or rats?
Rats.
And cats.
And cats.
18 points of damage from all those
Ouch.
bites.
Just a flesh wound.
To a barbarian, sure.
38.
All right. Okay, that was the rats. Phil.
Oh, God. Oh, I feel like mentioning Dora
Finish him.
into the other room with the. Okay, Minsk is stupid enough to go up there. I'm gonna
below.
Put me up there on by the door between Minsk and the door,
All right.
and then I'm going to do a thunderclap.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Feels like that.
We still have more to
Well, at
do.
least you.
It's a
Well, you're not too far away. I
How
don't know
did the rat swarm look?
They look pretty robust. Like,
Yeah.
maybe all that hacking really didn't do what they all thought it did.
con 14 save for the rats.
Okay.
And
Fail, I mean.
It's
and
into,
Minsk,
right?
right?
Oh yeah, Minsk. Constitution 14.
Maybe a strength
Save on your
for-
part.
have a-
A fail on your part.
Maybe an advantage strength
+8.
save for
There you go.
Dave too, for Dag, because that door's open, right?
It was open a crack, and I was
crack.
gonna put So
Might get flung back.
maybe either a dexterity to see how quick I close it, or an intelligence to see if I do close it. As I see,
I'm sure you've heard thunderclap spells.
I've seen him do this before, and he's winding up to do his
Thunderclap.
thunder, thunderclap. Ho!
Like the
Pulls out
wind-up
his
monkey.
symbols.
Okay, so you said a 14, correct?
Yes.
And that was Constitution.
Yes.
Okay. So
What did we have to pass?
let's see here.
14.
Yeah, it could be to
Okay.
14.
Is it just within 5 feet?
And what kind of damage does it do?
Thunder
Thunder
damage.
damage.
2d6.
Okay. All right. Okay, they did not pass, so
Okay.
they're going to take some damage for sure.
7.
Is it half damage?
No,
you
it's a
pass.
cantrip. If you pass,
Oh,
it's no
if you-
damage.
no
Okay.
damage.
Did you pass?
I did.
Okay.
I plugged my ears.
Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of noise.
And Boo plugged its ears as well.
So it's not a thunder wave where you get pushed back. You're just gonna take thunder damage. But we're in a little room, and then I just did a thunderclap.
You're right.
Very loud.
Okay. And Dag, you or I agree. I think a dexterity check to see if you can get that door closed in time is appropriate.
Well, it's a 6 on the die, so dexterity's
Gotta be high.
+5, so that's 11. That may not make it though. Maybe it mitigates some of the damage. I don't know what's the.
Well, it's a cantrip, so.
So then I should do a Constitution save. Like,
Okay.
All right.
Agree.
Constitution is plus nothing. 12 on the die.
Fail.
Okay. Failed. So, but you're behind the door. How much was it again?
7.
7. So, we'll say you're mostly shielded. You only take 3.
Very nice.
And you're jostled a little.
Ow! Dang it, Phil!
All right.
Well, did you kill it at least?
Oh, unlikely.
All right. So that's Phil. He moved. He took action. Did some decent damage. Drazul.
So I will come up. I will come in 10 feet,
Okay.
and then I will.
Oh, shoot. That's not what I want. I wanted this.
I will fire my short bow at it, at the horde.
Nope, careful.
And that's a 25, so pretty sure that's going to hit.
Yup.
1d6 plus 4 is 8 from that. And then I will spend 1 key to do Radiant Sinbolt twice. So, also a ranged attack. So, first time is 11. Ranged attack.
To hit. 1 second. I got multiple tabs I gotta get to here. That does not hit.
Second one is 18.
That hits.
And that's another d6 plus 4, which is another 7.
And that is what type of damage?
It is radiant.
Oh, okay. So what was that number again? What was the last-
7.
The last set?
Yeah.
Okay, so got it.
So I think it was 8 from the short bow, and then
Got it.
7 from
Okay.
the sunbolt.
All right. They're still up, but they are the crowd has thinned. I'll say they're in the they're not looking so good. I'll be honest. All right, Merrick, tell me
Back
what.
to me.
Back to
I
you.
was just looking through the things I could wild shape into. I could wild shape into one of them, which would be
I would do
confusing
that.
for them, but it would also be my friends would probably beat the crap out of me.
Probably not your best move.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to think if there was something that would eat rats. Like I could turn into an eagle or something, but I think I'll just do
A lizard?
Probably do a cat.
yeah.
But these are also, what do you call them? Brain?
Cranial.
Cranium rats.
Cranium rats?
Yeah, glowy brains coming out of their heads.
Oh, is that what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Wow.
And
Okay.
they can do all kinds of cool stuff, but given the large
Okay.
amount of rotation, we're probably not going to make
Yes.
it.
So I'm gonna do a 3rd level flaming sphere.
Yes.
So I cast
Always
it,
a winner.
Yes, in a 5-foot sphere in an unoccupied space, so I could cast it like here against the wall, and then my bonus action is to ram it into them.
Okay.
So they
We
need
had
to.
that tucked. Oh, there it is.
Is that circle still around?
Yep. Bear with me. I'll grab the circle.
I could have done that too. Oh well. Oh, this is good though because it sticks around and I can keep using it. So you need to do a dex failing throw against a.
Where are you putting this thing again?
15.
Have I got it
You
right?
gotta light the corn cobs on fire.
That sounds like an awesome idea.
Well, it said unoccupied, so
Well, that's in front of Phil, and that's unoccupied.
yeah,
Or
no,
you-
no. But I figured the corn cobs was an occupied space.
It's not
Oh,
occupied.
it's not. I mean, if you want
Oh.
to light them on fire, I suppose you
I
could.
mean by occupied
Okay.
by a beam.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so they're not being worn or carried, so they would light on fire.
Right.
And then my bonus action is to ram it into them.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll say that it's there. I don't know why it's hiding behind, but you rammed it into them. Okay. And how much does that do?
They need to do a dex
Oh,
failing
that's
throw.
it. Got it. All right. 1 second. $13.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
So they take 6. Oh wait, no, this is the 3rd level, so I gotta get an extra die, right? Yeah, 3D. Orange one. Ow. 7.
7. All right.
That's what happens when you steal die.
Well, it's supposed to be fire. I didn't want to roll the blue one.
You'd like to describe their
Oh.
untimely
Oh yeah.
or their glowy demise.
So yeah, so the ones, so several of them pop like
Popcorn.
and the last one goes running around, is confused, and it runs right into the pile of corn cobs. Just as
Excellent.
What smells like chicken?
roasted rat
Burnt hair.
All right.
with glowy brain sauce. You want some?
Well done. All right.
Well, so now I got a glowing sphere to follow us around for a minute,
That's not what
whatever
I
long
did.
that lasts.
How do I make it go away, Dave? There's a way. Oh, okay.
Delete.
Wrong delete. Yeah, got it. All right. Success. Defeated the cranium rats before they could get off any other cool abilities. All right.
Where's Dak?
Okay. Yeah. Where's Dag?
Is it safe?
What?
Yeah. Thunder. What'd you say?
What?
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't do that again. In a
It's still we're in a. It's still like echoing around the hallway.
we have
It's
announced.
like 300 feet.
We have announced ourselves.
Yeah.
No, you have announced ourselves.
Okay. What's next?
Oh, yeah. It's safe in there now.
What?
Yeah, they're gone.
What?
I'll open the door the rest of the way. Okay. Well, and I'll open the door and turn around and look beyond the hall.
Okay. So you're going back, or you're not moving. You're just looking.
Well, yeah. So, what do I see before I would determine whether I move closer or not?
Okay. Sure. Reasonable. 1 second. All right. Did that.
Yeah.
All right.
What, Noel's bullet lantern?
But
Oh,
you can't see.
yeah,
you
that's right.
yourself, you the character can't see.
Hey,
real
can someone get in here with light? I can't see. There's a bigger room.
My flaming sphere, like right over his head.
Ah!
I suppose I could open the door and do dancing lights and shoot them out through there.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes.
All right.
So that's
I really did send my sphere right over his head.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
So that's
Maybe
4.
maybe just a couple inches lower than.
Somebody
over his
asked
head.
for light. Oh my god!
Hey, not my hat. My new hat. Be careful.
Now
Just-
you
just
can't.
enough so you
Now you
don't
can't see because it's too bright.
Yeah, so 4 torch-sized lights, and I'll just spread them out in a row,
Okay.
20 feet apart.
All right.
Might zoom out
So-
now.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. All right. So you can see the hallway well. There's nothing special about this hallway. It's a hallway. There's an open passage or open doorway here. No door on it. And so now we're lit to here. And where do we want to go from here?
Well, we're looking in through the hall.
All right.
What do we see?
I'm going in. I mean, I think we're all gonna pile in there, right?
Yeah, I'd like to know what I'm moving toward before I move toward it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the sphere is 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
Okay. Let's get this here.
So cut a circle in your black square.
Yeah, right. Circle in my black
Yeah.
square.
That's something Roll20 did really well, was
Yeah.
the fog of war.
Oh, yeah.
20, you said 20,
And
20.
if I activated it for this, it would be fine, but as the DM, I need to see what's beyond it.
Yeah, right. Okay. So 20, 20. Let's go back to here. Let's do this. I guess that looks. I think that's
Okay.
pretty.
But we're gonna push into that.
Right,
So
right.
so well, first of all, what do we see that far?
Well, at this point, all you see is. Let's see. Okay. So a short hall leads you. This is a stone-lined chamber, or at least as much of it as you can see. So, stone floor, left and right. You know, for quite a ways here. This is a big space.
Wow, Phil, what do you suppose is in there as we keep approaching, getting closer and closer?
Did it say something about a temple in that rhyme? Didn't it?
Yeah, but I don't see anything temple-y yet.
Well, the temple would be at the back of the wall. We got to get in that whole room. It looks big. It looks like a big room, so I'll bet it's this temple we're looking for. Which
Okay.
means the Winterstone might be here.
Merrick actors
Ooh.
We got to be careful.
coming along.
Yeah. No,
We don't want to be
I'd like to push my way up to the front of the group,
tempted by it.
All right.
only because I'd rather be at the front of the action.
Okay. Min Square, would you like to be in this as we're migrating forward?
Yeah, throw me in there. That probably won't be last,
Okay.
but
All right. Scoot.
I'm a bard. I would definitely like to be last.
I just had some thinking.
Oh, yeah, I just had some.
Yeah.
You
can, like,
wicked,
you can switch
wicked.
Oh,
from-
no, he's not.
man.
He's like enticing us.
Well,
I
you
love
sit,
these things.
sit there looking like Santa Claus. He's
They're just two
compelled
types.
to give you
'Cause I
cookies.
love these sugar coins.
Mm-hmm. Take a bunch.
I did. Why are you trying to? How?
I don't want them left over.
We're,
I want as few left over as possible.
I'll remember that, Dave, because I'm going to come here next week with my 200 pieces of candy.
All right.
Halloween.
I had that
Warning
out
you
last
there.
week.
Oh, I see. Nothing for the DM.
Yeah, nothing.
That's
Now we
what
know
it cost
who's-
you, Dad.
Yeah, now we know who's going to die.
My bad.
I'm gonna throw some extra rats just for that. We're kidding.
Oh, there's
Thank
one
you.
in your pants.
Bite you right here.
Okay. So we pressed forward. We pushed our sphere in here. Am I right? Out this way. I don't know what your range is. How far away from you can it be, or does it?
60 feet. Looks like that's where I can cast it anyway.
Make sure we're not. Oh yeah, you're comfortably within that range, and Short Phil has advanced his lights into the room. Correct.
Dancing lights.
Got it.
So yeah, I can move it 30 feet each turn.
Got it.
So
All right. All right. Let's go.
So how tall is it in here?
That's pretty darn tall. All right. All right. Short hall leads you into a massive stone-lined chamber. It is noticeably colder here. In the middle of the room is a large, raised, rectangular dais, 2 tiers up. In the center of the top are 3 stone spheres, stacked largest to smallest, roughly 10 feet tall. On each corner are similar spherical stacks that are slightly shorter, approximately 7 feet tall. They appear to be made of stone.
But they're stone.
These have carved branch-like arms reaching upward. Black squares, orange cones form a face on each. 4 black squares are aligned vertically in the middle sphere of each statue. Along the passage walls to the left and right are 2 dark openings about 5 to 6 feet high, and a misty air wafts from each.
Where's the 2 openings?
Here
Oh.
and here. Now,
okay.
I do have a picture right here.
It's kind of in the direction of those rooms that.
The super
The
chillers.
super chillers, yeah.
Could be.
Hoping this is the right one. Okay,
So there's one huge one in the middle and 4 smaller ones around the sides.
right.
Okay.
And
They're
there,
not snowmen.
Big.
What's the thing in the middle? The gray thing?
that's.
ramp?
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Next page.
Okay.
Hovering above the central figure is a blue crystalline shard roughly a foot long. It is spinning slowly and glowing with white and silver light. At the top of the dais, nearest you, there is a stone plaque with some wording carved into it, illegible from this distance.
Can you bring up? I hate to pull that one down.
That's okay.
The clue, the riddle thing.
If you clicked on show players, then Ken could see it. Did you?
Yeah, just now. So hopefully
You can see it.
excellent. All right, now can I have more than one open, Dave, or do I have to?
Does it say pop out? To the left?
Yes,
Pop out. Then it's a window. Now you can click on the other window.
over here. Okay, got it. Because I want to get to what he asked for, which is the
Riddle.
Strider Scroll.
Deep beneath
And
the
you can
forest
pop that out. If you
lies a
want.
crystal as blue as the frozen sea. I think we found the crystal.
But it's just floating up there. What's holding it up?
Magic.
In the temple, danger met.
Dag will walk up to one of the smaller snowmen.
Okay.
Might want to read the plaque first.
Yeah, there's
Reading's
a plaque,
not
right?
fun. I'm gonna
All right.
check out the
Dag.
snowmen.
Dag.
Look, there's a crystal
Well,
blue
I'm
as
just
frozen
looking.
sea, the power to bring cold to life.
You can get to about here, I guess. 'cause you're-
Carvings
Yeah, fine.
visualize amidst the buttons and the eyes.
Some
Temple
maybe roll initiative just to establish turn order.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think that might be a good idea because I want to do some stuff.
Stick to bone.
I'm going to do some crazy stuff.
Like walking to the center of the room.
Like I'm going to fly up and grab the crystal.
So these, and you said these snowmen are made of stone?
These figures appear to be made of stone. Yes.
Okay.
All 5? I can't remember what the center one was.
Yes.
I think center one's just bigger. Oh, there's
Yeah,
bigger.
it's bigger.
And
I might have missed that detail. They're made out of stone.
yes,
They appear to be made of stone.
3 stones. Go smaller as they go up.
So they're not snowmen. At least not
Stone men
yet.
Right.
at the moment.
Let's see here. Okay. if everyone's okay with it, we can keep the order we were just on, and I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm really low. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well,
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine for me anyway.
okay. So Americac, that would put you
Okay.
up front. Where would you
Do
like
their arms look like the sticks? I kept one from the other room with the little strings on it and stuff.
Theirs do not. No,
Okay.
they appear to be stone.
It's all made of stone.
Yeah.
Okay. And the blue crystal is up, like hanging from the ceiling.
It's just floating up there above the
Oh.
tall central one.
Interesting. And as far as we can see, I can step into the room. There's
Sure.
no other doors in here.
No, you have these two dark openings with the misty cold air wafting out, but
Okay. So a minute is 10 turns, right? So it's been maybe 4 or 5 turns since I conjured that thing.
oh, the sphere.
Couple
sphere.
3.
Okay, sure, that seems reasonable. I'm okay with that.
Okay. I guess I'll try to get close enough to see if I can read the plaque,
All right.
and I'll have the flaming sphere kind of
Back here.
hang off to one side, maybe, in case I need it.
But near you,
Yeah, helping to light.
like where you're at. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And then let's
And
go
what
back to
language
here.
do I
Oh,
know, if it
did
matters?
I do that wrong?
What are you trying to do?
Well, I was just trying to get it out of the way for a second. Okay, so you're going to read the plaque. That's what I heard.
Sure.
All right. Okay. All right. So Merricak's reading the plaque, and the plaque says,
You gonna read it out loud?
Sure.
"Okay,
Oh, you mean sorry.
The plaque.
Yeah.
okay." So Merricak reads out, "They who seek to possess the Winterstone can only do so with Frosty's bones. Arm of wood and hand of twine is the only way for one to call it mine. Beware the spawn, the fountain's fruit, lest they make your life's quest moot." And we roll for initiative, but we're going to just hold our initiative here, and I will roll initiative for... Dun, dun, dun.
Rocky the Snowman
Oh no.
and the Rockettes.
He's been
The...
preparing all year for this.
Let's see.
Since last winter.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Well, maybe not a full year, but
It was spring.
Almost.
Oh yeah. It said we needed Frosty's bones to get the Winterstone.
Oh.
Hello.
They just apparated.
So you're not ready to give
They
her
came
back
out
to me yet.
of the passages.
Not yet.
Oh,
Two
those
from each
passes.
side.
Do you want it back?
Right,
be
hang
bad.
with me here.
It's too much energy for your house.
I'll just fly above them.
Hmm?
I'll just fly around them.
Well, yeah, you will. But I don't know. It doesn't sound like you can just fly up there and grab that thing. You need something else.
And let's see here.
Maybe what you need is just came in the room.
It was stick of something and
Stick of wood.
Frosty's bones.
right. Stick of
And
wood
twine.
twine,
Hand of twine.
hand of.
I have one of those.
You have hand of twine.
That
I,
goes to
I kept one from the room where we found the wood stuff.
Maybe use that
We
to scare
burned
the
a lot
wood.
of stuff in that room too. I hope we did. I hope we
I
don't
have
need
one
another
also. So.
You kept one? Okay. Do you want to build a snowman?
No.
Doesn't have to be a snowman.
All right.
Oh no.
What?
Now see, you've got
What?
girls, so
What?
you've got an
What?
excuse for knowing that. I have teenage boys, so I have no excuse.
You have a wife.
Frozen's fine.
Oh, that's
It's
kind of girly
Disney.
girl for her.
Yeah.
I think
Now,
it's an all
who in our
female.
house has actually seen the second one?
Second one, what?
Of Frozen.
What's Frozen?
Good.
There you go.
You don't want to know.
The first one.
That's some
I mean,
animated
the second one's
Disney
good.
movie,
Disney,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Movie and it's
Yeah.
A little bit more
really
complicated
Never
for
seen
a
it.
kid movie, though.
You've actually seen
All
the
right.
second one?
Yeah.
I've seen it too.
Hey man, COVID was a slow time, man. I watched a lot of streaming
I've heard
stuff.
the second one's actually not bad.
It's okay.
The first one, the
That's right. I forgot.
plot line.
The end was kind of weird, wasn't it?
Well, they wrote a movie and then they decided they didn't like it and they kept like the first half of the movie and then they completely rewrote the end, like the second half of the movie, and so the first half and the second half didn't match. Originally, she was gonna, the Prince Charming was supposed to be a good guy, and then they decided, oh no, we need to make him an evil guy and then make it like a sister story. And then they threw in rock trolls, which had nothing at all to do with the story. And then they threw in like a bunch of other stuff that just like, where did that come from?
Okay.
I don't watch much
One more
TV.
thing. Sorry.
These are movies, but yes.
And I gotta give him something.
If it's a movie but it's only available on your TV, is it still a movie?
I've watched the Endgame multiple times.
The Endgame.
One more
Marvel.
second.
With
Oh,
Infinity
yeah.
War. And,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So did you see the Eternals?
I did not.
Not yet.
Did you like it?
It was a lot of movie talking about the background. And until I watched a YouTube video, I didn't understand it. And now I'm like jazzed. I'm super jazzed because it's the new arc, right? It's the new
Well, I was
Avengers.
gonna say, yeah, they're trying to set up a new.
Yeah.
It just didn't look that good to me.
It's a dry. I mean, there's action. It's good. It has good flow for 3 hours or 2.5.
All right, so
Let me get one more sheet up. Sorry, it's taking me a second here. A lot of.
But yeah, the MCU universe has just got a whole lot bigger. So Shang-Chi, you know that the big end sequence, I don't want to give it away. That's related.
All right. There's that.
There's the Celestials are in play now. I mean, so Nowhere. Do you remember the place Nowhere?
And Guardians.
Guardians
Right,
Galaxy.
the skull
Yeah.
where they go. The Guardians of the Galaxy. A couple times they go there.
And the Red Skull's there?
No,
No, this
the
is.
skull.
Where they're mining and
Yeah,
they go to the guy, the collector.
the Collector. Yeah. Where the
Oh, yeah,
Collector's-
yeah.
That's in Nowhere.
Yeah.
That's the head of a Celestial. It's a dead Celestial.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
ready.
back to the game.
Back to the yes. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so you read the plaque, and so now we've got these snowman-looking things coming out of the chute on each side, and this rather large central figure is
Looks different.
appears to be animated.
Oh, it's moving now.
Yeah,
Does it still look like it's made of rock?
yeah.
What are these guys made of?
They're made out of what are
Snow?
they made out of? Snow. Pretty sure. So.
Okay.
I hope so. Not that they're.
So I moved up in red, so I assumed that would be my action, but I still have a bonus action,
Okay.
so I'll say duck, and move the sphere 30 feet, and hopefully that's less than 30 feet.
All right. Let's have a look. Yep.
Okay. So he needs to make a dex failing throw.
Got it. Let's move it. Wow. All right.
Because I'm assuming it wouldn't do much against the one made out of rocks. But the one made out of snow.
Yep. Okay. So let's get to him. Nope. This one. Okay. Dex failing throw. What did it need to be?
15.
Yeah, no, he didn't make it.
Okay. 12 fire damage.
Does he have vulnerability?
Yes. So
Double.
double. Got it. All right. Bear with me here. 'Cause now I can get over that one.
But the top hat is magic and he'll just come back to life.
We'll see.
Then be a water bear.
So what was it again? You said 12?
I said 12.
So that's It's not too happy about that. Okay. This is going to be an adventure. Keep
Yeah,
all this
and
stuff
now
straight. All right.
Like, okay, that's not going to do anything as you. Send
Right.
it that way.
Good
now I'm
choice.
standing here in front of this colossal thing. How tall is this thing?
10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Dag.
7 or 8 feet tall.
I go up and I
Knock its head off.
Well, how tall are these things? I'm
10.
short. I can't knock anyone's hat off.
Tunnel
Are they
through.
medium-sized
Shoot it off.
creatures?
Yes.
All right. I could normally do stuff like that, but I think for this, I'm gonna swipe with my sword. And
You have a sword?
Yeah,
Short-
I've got
short
my.
sword.
I've got my.
It's more like dagger.
Dagger.
It's like a big dagger.
Daggett has a dagger.
Dagger. Nabbit
Where
has a
is
dagger.
Daggett is a character in something. Daggett.
Where's all my stuff?
I don't know. Didn't
I have my dagger warning and a scepter, not a scepter, rapier. And I'm trying to figure out why I can't.
I'm imagining Dag like, oh, that's a scroll I took from Strike. Nope, that's the thing I stole from. Wait, nope, that's the thing I took from the bar. Wait, no, what? Where's my dagger?
This
Yeah.
is frustrating.
Yeah.
It's all right. Or he just goes like this.
I have to-
Pulls out a candlestick. I feel like Dag would have like a silver candlestick or something like that instead of a sword. I feel like that would fit his character and have like you know.
He's like a pull thing down like 6 pockets before he finds.
All
it.
right.
Oh my God.
So with my primary hand, I swing with my rapier.
Odd weapon
A natural
proficiency,
20.
You know, any weapon he pulls
Is
at
it-
us
is
gets a
it
bonus.
magical by chance,
As long
It
as
is
it's not
not.
a military weapon.
Yeah, so I swing at it with my rapier, and with a critical hit, and yet it does 1d8 plus 5 is 13 plus a d8 plus 5. It would have done 8 plus 13, 21 points of damage. It would have done, but instead it does zilch. Then I swing with my dagger warning, with my offhand, and that is a 15 to hit.
Yes.
All right, and that only does a d4 plus 5, is 7 points of damage.
And you should figure out where you're positioned because you don't want to end up next to my.
Oh well, I would have taken one step forward,
Okay.
or 2 if it's what it takes.
Yeah, but my.
I hear you, but I could take 2 steps forward and be to the left of it, right? I could be here.
Yeah, if you want both of them.
Well, I'm not here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not here. I'm here.
And then
I take my swings. Then I do my bonus action
Action
disengage,
disengage.
and I back up as far. So that would maybe 10 feet. So I go 20 feet back. Somewhere in there is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But you did. Hang on. Let me get to my.
What I say?
Same
D4 plus 5. What did I say? 7? I don't remember.
The
What I
second
told-
one, yeah.
7. Okay.
The same one that has the fire on it.
Got it. All right. And let's see. I need to make a note here somewhere.
Yeah, this cranberry lime, I do like it.
All right. All right. Minsk and Boo. You're in the hallway.
Who's next?
Minsk and Boo.
Minsk and Boo.
Who's next after him?
The big guy in the middle.
All right.
Who's after that? Which one of us?
For his bonus action,
me and then you.
Okay.
You're last.
Minsk
First, you're last.
will
I thought I was last. Didn't know
start
how far
talking to Boo.
Okay.
Are you ready for Boo? Are you ready for battle? You ready? And he'll kind of be psyching himself up, and he will go into a berserker fury.
You're gonna get in the room first, right?
Well, I'm gonna run into the room. Yes.
Yes.
and then he will charge into the room. And with his normal movement, can he get to any of the...
What's your normal movement? 30?
That's a good question.
Should be near the top.
Usually 30, yeah.
Yeah, 30.
Okay. Let's see.
Can you do your berserker thing once
That's
you
a good
figure
question.
it
What else
later?
does it get me?
We want to do it after you find out if you can reach anything or not.
Well, it doesn't say anything about limitations
Doesn't change your speed, right?
or damage, resistance. It
So
doesn't say like how long it lasts.
Is there enough to get to something?
Yeah, you could make it to this other guy, this
Okay.
bottom one. All right, so you're gonna go here. I'll work on getting him over there while you're deciphering where you want to be.
Oops, sorry.
Or where you
Oh, let's play
want to
footsies.
go.
No, I thought I was hitting this. I tried to put my foot there.
Oh.
So I don't hit
So
your
he's
foot.
gonna run into the room with his sword out, and Boo's gonna be like right on
So
his shoulder.
I don't know how these references work.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if it's like
I'm
a
just saying
barbarian
you're-
rage,
you're a good
then
pet
there are
owner.
certain things that
Yeah.
cause it to drop, but I don't. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
it
there's
doesn't
anything.
say anything about it
I don't know if
dropping
she just
or
wants a
timing
name and
or
a phone
anything
number.
like
Or
that.
should I call you or what?
For sake of argument, I'll
That's
say it
fine.
lasts one turn.
Give her my cell number,
Oh.
not my home number.
That seems
I don't know your home number.
reasonable.
Good. I
As a
don't
bonus
answer.
action, Moose can talk to
I
Boo
could
and
ever
gain
talk my wife
inspiration to
into-
go into a
we
berserker
cancel it.
fury. While in the
I don't
fury,
know
he
why
gets
we
the
need a
following values.
landline
Blah
for.
blah blah blah
I
blah
don't
blah.
know. Everything's converted over cell. But she has people who call her on the landline. She doesn't like to get on her cell.
So it doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say how he
Is
gets
there
out of
anything
it.
on the bottom of the page?
Anyone.
That's Boo's on the bottom.
Oh, Boo's on the bottom.
So,
Yeah.
for sake of argument, let's just say it lasts one
Okay.
turn.
I'm reasonable. I'm okay with that.
That works in her favor if nobody calls her. But robocalls.
All right, so you've made
Only
it. You're
robocalls.
in proximity
Yeah,
to
that's all she
the
gets.
one of them.
Okay. And
And text messages from her son.
on each of his turns, this makes it sound like it'll last more than one turn. But let's say it, for sake of simplicity, it lasts one turn. Okay, so he will swing at the snowman in front of him, and so it's 13 plus 9 plus 4 hits.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go with that. And
Is it a magical weapon?
no. Not to my knowledge, it just says greatsword. I mean, I basically can't miss right now, so it's good enough. 11 plus 5, 16 points of damage. And he will swing again. 17 plus 9 plus 4 hits.
30.
5, 7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be too phased by all that. As impressive as all that was, I'll just say.
Mince while he's
Just makes you more angry.
Slicing,
All right.
slicing through it, and it just kind of folds
Pretty
back
much.
together.
Doesn't do a lot.
Imagine it like just kind of like hops its sections apart.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
American, do you know how to get away from this guy?
All right,
Because he's coming.
he's coming.
I had already used my action. I just
Got
had
a
a bonus
reaction?
action.
You got
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember.
Just
Not
have it
as
in
not
your
as
sleeve.
good as not as good as Ruckus's is. What do I have reactions? I don't remember. Nope. Nothing special under reactions for me.
All right. So he is going to
Yes.
roll.
Thank you.
I got one more.
Oh, it's alright. I'm gonna pass.
Oh,
Thank you.
All right. So he rolls on his bottom stony sphere across the dais and is going to take a swipe.
oh really?
Oh yes.
So how long is
Am I a
Berserker
step
Fury
down,
supposed to last?
or what is? Is that a ramp? What is?
Yeah,
it?
there are
think it
steps.
Okay.
I mean,
doesn't
he's above you, but it's
specify.
not like it's
Specify.
So I think it was last.
still in
Just
range.
Keeps
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We said
he's
one
going to
turn
swing.
just for the sake of.
It's
But
two.
it says like on each of his turns somewhere in here. So
I think you can just you declare that you're in it and you're in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the rage on barbarians, it's like if you don't attack anything and nothing attacks you for a turn, you calm down.
But this isn't listed that way.
Yeah.
It is a rage type of thing.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
But he's
say
a
anything
ranger.
About, it doesn't say anything about
Yeah,
So that's
what
kind of funny.
brings him out of it.
Okay, so I'm thinking of 26 hits.
Yeah.
Really?
And let's see here.
Oh my God. We're in trouble.
What do you mean we?
Well, after you're done, he's coming for the rest of it.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And then
Oh, when there's an and then.
And then,
There along came long-legged Lady Sue. How'd that go?
it's like that was before my time.
Leggy Sue? Peggy Sue.
No. Come on, Larry, you know that.
what's that?
And then along came long-legged, lanky. Then along came long-legged, lanky.
It's a song or something?
Yeah. It's a 70s song, I'm pretty sure.
14 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
No.
Something
Okay.
you would have heard on Dr. Demento.
So it's
Who?
second swipe. You know, big stony arms slammed you once, but didn't connect on the second one.
Okay.
And looks like there's more.
And
Let's see.
and then the rock's just falling.
No.
And then you just die. You know, we took all the damage. That doesn't
Roll
matter.
for steamroller attack.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's not doing. It did that. It's not doing that this turn. Okay. All right. So that was our guy in the middle, and so Phil.
I'm staying. Where am I at? Am I back
You're in
in
the hallway. I need to get you into the action here.
Whatever.
No.
Whatever big thing we've been saving up.
Yeah. Well, I was.
Phil,
I will present a third level shatter directly over the monster.
Okay.
The big stone guy.
Now, is that
You're going
that's
to move
area-
into the room first, right?
Hmm?
You're going to move into the room?
No, I can see him from there.
Is that an area of attack spell?
Yeah, it's 10-foot diameter.
Okay.
But he's doing it from 10 feet up. So. Marrakech should be safe, I think.
Let me see. Let's see this. No, this one.
It's a con save or con fail of 14 on his part.
Okay. Constitution. What'd you say? 15?
14.
14.
I wish it was 15. If someone had let me level up. The 8th level, I would.
No.
Wah.
Yeah, it did not. It passed.
Okay, so it takes half of this.
Okay.
Wow. 12 and 8 is 20, so he takes 10.
Of what type?
I believe it's thunder damage.
Okay. So 10 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second.
Does it do something special against rocks? Crystals, right? No crystals.
A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw.
He failed anyway.
Yeah.
No, he's passed.
Oh.
Well, then he has disadvantage. He has
You have disadvantage.
Oh. Okay, well then we need to roll that again. Or,
He is made of stone, right?
yeah, he sure
Okay.
is. Okay. 11, so that would not have passed.
Right, so it's full 20 then.
Full 20. All right.
Any non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Okay. I don't think that applies here. Okay. That was good, dare I say. All right. So Phil's gone. He's fired from the safety of the hallway.
Yes, exactly.
Drazul.
I am going to fly up and try to knock down that crystal.
I see. All right.
The Winterstone.
Let's see here. And then what's your flying distance?
65 feet.
Okay. All right.
And I'm just going to take my magical spear and try to knock it down. It's just it's floating.
Right. So okay, so I'll say you hit it, and I'll say that it reacts to it, but it's gonna try to come back to its original spot. Move, took an action, bonus action.
Bonus action.
You heard what he read in the scroll on the thing. Think about it.
I forgot it already. That's my problem. The memory of that.
I'm sure the DM will read it to you again.
Elephant.
It's up here somewhere. I have
So-
those popped out.
I thought there's a
I'll-
way.
We'll get him next. On my next turn, I'll help him out.
All right.
Makes for a good story.
I think there was something with the fabric, but I don't know about that.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus action. Don't really have one that I
Okay.
can do. So
All right. All right, that brings us to our 4 snow golems. All right, we'll start down
could
here.
try to destroy it, I suppose.
Let me do this. Let me make a note here. This is our.
We'll try to get you anyway.
Bear with me here. And then I got the other 2. All right.
Drizzle has the memory of
Bird
a
brain.
bird brain.
And I gotta figure out
He's the least intelligent, probably, of the party.
10 feet. All right,
I
not
don't
very
know.
far.
Minsk is in the party.
Okay.
I don't have a minus. I'll put it that way.
Neither does Minsk.
There's some zeros though.
But he may not be as smart, but he's wise, and I don't get that. But I haven't figured out how to play that.
All right.
Ken, you had a good wisdom versus intelligence thing you sent me.
Oh yeah. I'll send that to the group so everyone can appreciate it.
Add it to the Discord, maybe.
Oh, that's a lot of effort. I'm on my phone.
Well, Discord's on your phone.
Text max will be fine for me. Anyway.
Text message is fine.
All right. So, this golem moves away from that flaming sphere because he doesn't want to be any part of that, and he moves towards Dag.
No!
This one is still here with Minsk, and these other 2 have moved their full distance as far as they can down this way. The one nearest Dag is going to. Bear with me here. Find that piece of the action. Okay, so the one nearest Dag.
Later on tonight, I'll be in my bathroom. These cookies.
They're so good, so easy to eat.
I'll have really bad heartburn from these.
They got medicine for that. I keep it in the bathroom, next to my bedroom.
Oh, wow. Movement must have thrown him off. Okay, so this guy, closest to Dag, he advances, he's getting close. He rears back, and his 4 buttons shoot out of his chest at you.
No!
And they tumble through the air, but none of them connect. So maybe his springs weren't aligned, but
Do they
blew his
reappear?
buttons.
Dag is kind of short.
he is short, and he's nimble. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
do they reappear after they shoot them? Like new ones go where they were? So,
No.
so they've like maybe been used up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, it's not to say that there isn't other stuff he could do. It's just that's his
Oh, sure.
opener.
That attack's been.
that
Was
is-
he in base contact or was that a ranged attack?
Ranged attack.
Okay.
So
So
okay.
we're not engaged necessarily.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Now, the one on Minsk, however, he's close enough to do something. So I'll pull his stuff up. Okay. Get those out here. So, lower one's going after Minsk.
Does he have advantage? Wes?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. Thank you. For playing straight. Let's see. That's is it an 18 hit. 18 hits. Okay. Okay. That's okay. So he has a couple attacks here. The first attack does 8 points of bludgeoning damage
This is on Minsk.
on Minsk.
Okay.
And then let's see.
What type of damage is it?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, yes, it is half.
Okay. And then on his now he wouldn't have advantage on each of his. Oh, he would. Okay. All right.
It's due to the
Reckless.
The whole reckless thing.
Berserker Fury.
So that's another 18 to hit. Okay. And that is 7 more points of bludgeoning.
Are you saying they have advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't take the reckless
Oh.
this time. But
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll. I think that last. So we'll just make the first one.
the first one count.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
All right. You can skip. And okay. That one. And. Okay. All right. I think that's good there. Because he's close enough that he can't do that. Okay. So that one went. That one went, and
What
the other two have moved.
What was he doing? Well, like what was his attack?
What am I looking here?
Throwing snowballs or
No, he could do that, but he was too close for that. These are slam attacks, so big, snowy swats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your silly little attacks
Mean nothing.
do nothing to me.
All right.
Evil snowman.
Poke you in the eye with a stick hammer.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right. So they did their thing. The other two, all they can do is move. They're too far away to really do much of anything.
Yeah. That was a question I was gonna ask.
Eventually on your turn.
Yeah, that's on my turn.
All right, Marikak.
Well, I was trying to
I
look
mean,
up stuff and
I
not
didn't-
having any luck.
Like I
So
said, he's a bit overpowered. I didn't want to
Yeah.
stack like
Yeah,
reckless
yeah,
with
absolutely.
evil with
Crashing.
But you know, if you're down to these hit points,
yeah.
at least mitigate the damage.
Okay. Come on. My brother is not cooperating here. Sorry. You want to just go to the next person and come back to me?
Sure. Dag.
Ah, it's an evil snowman. And I'll run as far as I can behind Marikak and toward Drazul.
Okay.
And I have 25 feet normal movement.
Get you over here.
Yeah. And I'll take that sticky thing with the net on it. I said, Drazul, try this! And I'll throw it up to him.
Okay. I'll say, what? I don't know if we need acrobatics, I mean, you're throwing him something.
So
He's got to catch
that
it.
would be like a dexterity melee attack to hit him.
Okay.
But I throw it in his direction. Let's see how well I throw it with a dexterity check. That's a 3 on the die. Plus 5 is 8. I will use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Good choice.
5 on the die plus 5 5 is a 10. That's a lot better.
Okay.
So I throw the stick at you.
And he hollered, so
Towards you.
so I'll say Drizzle. I mean, let's do. Well, I mean, it is about dexterity, right?
Acrobatics
Something like one.
or athletics.
Yes,
Acrobatics is better.
I anticipate it.
So. 9.
Oh, worst case, it falls on the ground and you have to go fly and pick it up, right?
Yeah.
I would think that would be the worst case. The DM could make up other stuff, of course.
So 9 was what I got.
So it was, his wasn't an optimal throw, yours wasn't an optimal catch. So we'll say it, reach for it, it tumbles and lands somewhere beneath you on the platform or on the dais, out of reach for now.
All right.
Okay.
And then so I assume that toss was probably my action.
Yes.
I will use a bonus action to. I think we're gonna have to dash another 25 feet north by northeast.
This way.
Yeah. So kind of in between those two circles, probably somewhere in there.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. Do that. All right. That was Dag. Merricack, are you ready, or am I still moving?
Keep moving.
Keep moving. All right. Minsk and Boo. You've got a one in front of you here.
One off to the left of you.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And now no other target.
Do they realize, could they be blinded?
Well, you could say, go for the eyes.
Yeah, well,
See what happens.
no, may as well. Yeah.
All right.
So Minsk is gonna throw Boo at the snowman and say, "Boo, go for the eyes."
That's a standard on his sheet thing.
Okay.
One of the few things Boo can actually do.
All right.
I think it's the only thing Boo can do.
Go-
Yes.
go for the
other
eyes.
than consults and give advice.
Got it.
Thrown. It cannot miss.
All right.
It's gonna land within range of the eyes of the creature it was thrown at.
Okay.
Just
And
imagine
then
little hand
uses-
puffs up, jumps in.
Its reaction to make a bite attack.
Okay.
It's a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
All right.
A gerbil lands on the upper snowman.
What the what?
That's probably not magical.
And I do. So you're flying around trying to grab that blue
Doesn't
thing, and what's
say.
happening to you?
It.
So probably not.
I didn't touch
But
it,
doesn't it,
but
like,
I
give him a-
hit it with the stick
like,
and stayed. It went.
distraction or-
It went away, but then it
They're
came back.
blinded for a minute
Okay.
with it.
So then
So
he
what
tried
do
to
you roll?
toss
Oh, you're
me
probably looking for that.
a net,
That's a saving throw, so it's not.
and we bobbled it. It fell to the floor.
Okay.
He rolled a 15.
So now there's a net on the floor.
Okay.
Did you try
so
touching it?
Under me.
Saved. Okay.
No.
But he's got a hamster
Come
on his face.
That's
I guess.
Hamster on his
something
face.
like that. Get myself zapped.
No.
Come
No
down
impact.
looking like a snowman.
What's that?
No negative impact.
Yeah, right. No. Just startled, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So
Alright.
that was a bonus action.
Okay.
And then for his action, he is going to make his slash attacks. So that's a 9 plus 9 plus
Something happened to your
4.
phone? Or
It's
your iPad?
22.
It just the browser kept crashing. Trying
Yeah,
to
that
do
would certainly
that.
hit.
And that is 9 plus 5,
So
14
where's my
damage.
What are you looking for?
my
Actions?
no, like my
Hang on.
Spells and stuff.
Yeah, your saves and things like that.
yeah, and
Yeah,
I was
right
looking
there.
for my attributes from my. race
That
and
would be
stuff.
under the race.
Features and
Yeah,
traits.
features and traits. The bottom right.
Oh, there we
left.
go. Okay.
You can also look in notes to sometimes find other stuff that you don't normally see.
All right. So that's everything he's done, correct?
Yeah.
Through, attacked, stuff.
Yeah. One more attack, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's
Another hit.
yeah, another hit. And that is 6 plus 5, so 11 points damage.
Okay. All
I
right.
could do this all day.
To your
All right. Okay, that brings us to the big guy in the middle.
Merakek.
Yeah, I can go now.
Oh, okay.
Run away.
Yeah, channel your
So-
Engage and run.
Yeah, so I
So
think
yeah,
I'm
next
going to
time.
use my action to disengage.
All right.
These
around
4 around the edges are still statuesque.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he know?
So I think I will use my action to disengage
Okay.
and slide. Let's go kind of
Slide.
Well, we
Tuck
had
tuck
asked that,
behind
like, is it a magical weapon? I said,
that
I don't
one.
think so. It doesn't say
Over
it
here?
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think it is.
Let me not see it. Yeah. Okay.
He did say it wasn't doing a lot of damage.
Okay.
And then my
So.
bonus action is, since I can still see it,
Uh-huh.
I've still got a couple turns left on it,
Uh-huh.
is to ram that snowman with my flaming sphere. Maybe I'll do this one since it's engaged with one of my buddies, try to help him out.
Okay. You gonna send it here?
Sure.
Got it.
So that's a dex failing throw for him.
Got it.
And Boo will
And
do
that's been
a
about
backflip to get away from the flaming sphere and land back on my shoulder.
Boo was on that one?
Yeah, it was on his
Oh.
face. I'll just throw him at him next time.
Okay.
What was the dex on?
15.
Okay, it failed.
I don't think Boo can take damage, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
12 fire damage.
All right. 1 second.
It's like double damage.
I mean, it says that if he takes damage, I can choose to take the damage instead, but on Boo's character sheet, it pretty much says that Boo can't take any damage. So,
A little disconnect there.
Yeah.
These,
Indestructible.
these are direct out of a Wizard of the Coast product, so
it's probably just to account for anything that could possibly.
Okay.
right.
So
Magic cards do that too.
The big guy.
Some things.
the sphere. Well, how does he go out?
Oh, is it got so
Wow.
it kind of hit him right in the middle. You know, he was distracted by this thing on his face, and then it hit him right in the middle section, and kind of melted the middle section.
Yeah.
So he was top and bottom, and just kind of
All right.
Yeah.
And so
Fell
Boo,
apart.
Boo lands in a puddle is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, when the flaming sphere came forward, Boo did a backflip off and landed back on
Backflip
my
off.
shoulder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I can handle that. All right. So he's out.
He's a trained space hamster.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So that was Merakak. Okay. So you moved. You did your sphere. We're good. All right.
disengage, move, and
Okay,
bonus.
yeah.
Yep. So
Got it.
I'm good.
Excellent. All right. Now it's the big guy's turn. What? Where'd they go?
Go away.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you going?
All right. Okay.
Away from.
For the PS3, and I got Mortal Kombat at a used store just to play something. And I've played Mortal Kombat since I was in college. And there's a move, get over here from Scorpion. I can't, like I'm doing everything on the joystick. and nothing
Oh,
but
can't
do it.
remember.
Like, ah!
so Google's for.
Yeah, I wasn't caring that much. it was just frustrating. Like, it's my favorite move. I can't do it.
All right. So he moves back. He's going for the stone, eh? So he's going to turn around and take a swipe at Drazul.
How high up am I?
I don't know how high up are you.
I was up at the top. I was up at the.
Yeah, high enough for the
Right.
jewel. The
So it's
gem.
high enough to reach.
Yeah, but
He
how
is
tall
10
this
feet
thing?
tall.
It's 10 feet, so he can reach 13. I don't know.
And
He jumps.
and keep in mind, if you, I could pull the image up again. The stone wasn't that far above
It
him.
wasn't. You're right.
Okay.
So let's see. That's that.
I just thought it was a tall, like a cathedral, temple.
Yeah, but the stone wasn't that tall.
So 23 hits. Yes.
No. Yeah.
Bang!
I gotta say, for no armor, 18 is pretty good.
Yeah.
15 points of
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Oh, I mean the bludgeoning.
Okay, so drop the crown.
Yeah, and the second swing does not connect.
Yay.
Hey,
Thank God.
all right. Lucky you. All right, so that was that.
And who launched their buttons of destruction? Was that to hit the big dude? Or
It's
was
the
the little
one of
dude?
the little small
Uh,
The
ones.
ones
okay.
over there.
The
The far one.
this guy here.
Okay.
Oh.
At Dag.
Dang.
Okay.
Missed.
Missed me.
Yeah.
Dag wouldn't run off.
All right, so we circled back to, we got you, we got him. Okay, Phil, what are we doing?
Same thing. Third level shatter
At what?
right over the top of that monster.
In the middle?
Well, as long as it hits him and not Drizzle.
Alrighty.
So it's a con 14 fail.
Okay, 1 second.
Hey, that worked for a change.
It was like
You have to
four.
go to the comments to see what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Only a 12.
15 thunder damage.
15 thunder damage.
And another big boom.
That's probably the right thing to do against the
Yeah, right over the top of him. I mean,
Rock
it's
monster.
yeah, it's stone. So I
Shatter.
figured shatters.
Rock lobster.
And he's got disadvantage on that.
Oh, right. So that's double, right? No.
No.
Just
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
You failed anyway.
He
Yeah,
failed.
yeah, he failed, so,
Oh.
okay. No, but thanks for helping me with that. I want to be accountable here. All right, so Phil did his stuff. So that brings us to Drazul, who just got swatted.
So I
Sticks on
will,
the ground.
I will drop to the ground, pick up the net, try to get back up there, scoop that. Now I am thinking that doesn't take me out of contact with him because he could reach me when I was up there, and he could reach me when I was down there, so I never left his contact.
Sure.
So, and then I'm going to put that net on there and try to pull it down. And now I'm going to try to pull away. Now, first of all, putting that on there, is that an action?
So, well, I mean,
Can he grab it with the
Yeah.
with the stick and the netting?
I'll say yes. So I mean, we say net. It's not. It's more like a scoop shape, right?
Net.
It was a stick with a
Big
like
net.
a big net, right? Again, to Glenn's
Yeah.
point last week, lacrosse, right?
Right.
Okay, so it's not real big, but so I'll say yeah. You can. You
All right. Scoop that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an action?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I agree. I just want to make sure before I.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to have to take a opportunity attack and try to pull it away from him.
Okay.
First of all, I should say push it away. So I'm going to try to push it
You're going
and
away.
going away from him behind me.
Got it. Okay. That's reasonable, but
Well, that's a good question. So does the stone follow him, or does it stay
Well,
over
with
that?
the net, does it just for my own edification, does it seem like it moves a lot easier and firmly with it?
Previous turn, he tried to move it with his spear,
Right.
and now he's moving it with this stick,
And it works,
Yes.
basically.
and
Okay.
it wasn't working before.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is the stone over where the thing used to be,
It's right
or
where
is it
that
over
white
the top
circle
of
is where I
him?
am.
Right. So it was where this white circle is where he was.
Yes,
Okay. And so it was directly above.
and it stayed there.
And it
he
stayed
moved.
there.
He moved, but it stayed there.
Yes.
Yes.
Last
Okay,
No, that's a good clarifying question.
because I didn't know if the blue stone was required to stay over him to make him come to life, or how this worked.
Good thinking. All right.
So what's it saying? The chart, the blue stone brings cold to life.
Yes.
Stone is cold.
All right. So 9.
Stone
A
is
9 wouldn't
gem.
hit, right? So okay. So
The
it
magic
it
bring cold to
sees you
life.
making off for it and makes a swipe, but no.
Think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Think of the safest thing.
Okay. So that's
What
Drazul.
did you think of?
All right. Let's see. Okay.
I like how there's little cute ones in the new one.
All right. So the golem's turns.
Hope
All
that's
right.
good. It looks like it should be. Hope that's good.
This guy. Is,
Oh, the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they didn't do it at Halloween.
Yeah, me too. Was Ghostbusters a Halloween movie though? The original? I think it was a Christmas movie.
Might have
Let's see
been.
here.
It's
It was so long ago. I don't know.
yeah, but that's also setting up for better crowds
Sales,
probably
yeah.
in the holidays.
It's always about the money,
Yeah, I was like, if you just told me, oh, they're doing another Ghostbusters movie, I would have thought, oh, that's gonna suck. But then when I saw the previews, I was like,
This looks
that
like
looks pretty good.
they did one a couple years ago with the female
Oh,
cast.
that's right. Yeah,
That was not very good.
it was better than I was expecting when I finally got around to watching it because I'd heard kind of,
right? You know, the more I think about the Eternals, the better it is. I mean, I definitely would watch it.
Would you watch the other videos before you go see it?
The other videos.
Well, you said
The
you
YouTube video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think knowing something about the MCU universe and the comic book universe would definitely help you to understand the characters that are in there. And
All
where
right.
they're going and where they come from.
Okay. So, first we'll go with the buttonless golem on
Minsk.
Minsk. Let's see. I'm quite sure a 7 doesn't hit on the first swipe,
Correct.
but 21 will.
Mhm.
And okay. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
So I missed, he hit, okay, and he moved. That's that guy. This guy up here is going to rear back and launch his buttons at Phil.
Not the buttons. Not the gumdrop buttons.
I sent you that video.
Lucky for you, they're not very accurate, but is an 18 hit?
I believe so. Phil Harris only has a 17.
All right, so you get hit by one button. Again, they're not super accurate.
Now, instead of getting older, you get
And
younger as you age.
2 points of piercing damage
2 points of piercing damage. Okay.
from that guy. And then the guy up here at the DS who's flanking to get to Merikak and Dag. Let's see.
Christian, I'm sorry. Did I get... I should have been pushed away from
Oh,
him,
I'm
right?
sorry. You're right. Good call.
Just so he's doing anything else.
Yep. Good point.
You get 65 feet. Where are you going?
Yeah.
You got to fly
Over to that far corner,
We're down here or up there?
up towards Dag's side.
Up toward
but
Dag's side.
In the corner, yeah. Yep.
That way.
And it goes with me, right? There's no problem with him.
Yeah, you've got it cradled in the.
hacky sack.
Dag, catch!
No, throw it to Merikak. He's got the other one.
Oh,
Oh yeah, sorry. So you got a hold of it
yeah.
Yeah, he's got it in the.
in the lacrosse stick?
Yeah.
Cool.
And did we notice any change in behavior from that stone golem?
Only that he was like, "Oh, you're messing with the stone." So
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
he turned
So, yeah,
turned towards you.
He has my full... I have his full
attention. Yes.
Where are you?
I'm in the corner now.
He's up here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Maybe you make it a tick smaller.
If you have 2 attacks in a turn, that doesn't mean you can do a spell and a physical attack.
Unless it says you can.
All right. This guy up here.
Just like magic.
Okay. He is going to throw a snowball at Merikak,
Don't.
which he can do. That's a ranged weapon attack, and he's far enough away to do that.
Lacrosse stick.
Actions. Come on.
12 doesn't hit. I don't imagine.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So, whew. Okay, you were able to dodge that. And let's see. Oh, but you know what? He is still new to the game. So, in addition to that, he's going to launch his buttons.
Something wrong. Like somebody's found you there.
Well, you already found me and
I'm guessing-
attacked
I'm
me. You
guessing
can't
a
do it
big-
twice.
I don't know.
How-
I'm just
how-
paying attention now.
This thing's 10 feet tall. Does that make it a
Oh, yeah.
large?
16 and a 15 would hit.
They both would, yes.
All right.
That was a DM question. It's close, right?
4 points of piercing total.
Total for 2. Okay.
Yeah. They're not super.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
They're
the-
sharpened chunks of coal. There's only.
Yeah, and it's numbers, not
Yeah.
when 20 of them are on top. Yeah.
Okay, that's all the golems. Back to. Appreciate everyone's patience here. Merrick.
Okay. So, you know, I got to do it just for the comic relief, I think.
Okay.
I am going to use my action to use my wild shape and turn into a giant goat.
Okay.
So I think, yeah,
Bye.
that uses my action.
Okay.
So I will still try to, I guess, I will. Well, yeah, because I can't attack because I use my action to do that. Right? So still try to hunker down behind the snowman there. But then I can use my bonus action to move my sphere again because I checked. This does not break my concentration.
Got you.
And I can still do my step. So I swing it around and hit
This guy.
this snowman here. And I've got like
Put it on the other side of him, though. So he's
one
not-
more turn of that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 15 dex.
Right. Double check on this. I don't think that's a. Yeah, no, they're not in good shape for that.
Oh, I didn't see the one going down the hallway for you, but no.
He
The
failed.
closest one. Okay. Oh, only 6 that time. It's puttering out.
Okay. Let's go over here. Let's see. Hang on.
So you're a goat now.
I'm a giant goat.
A giant goat.
So I'm like, what? You know, it's like I could turn into a bear and bite it. Well, that's not going to do anything. What animal could actually do something against a big rock? Maybe this.
What you gonna do? Climb it?
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I gotta
Good
I gotta
point.
stand on top of it.
Now remember, goats attack
Six
from behind, so it
Glenn,
has
is
to
that
get behind
Six?
it.
6 damage? Okay. Which is.
6 fire damage.
But it's double though, right? With the susceptibility.
snowman.
I'm trying to
No,
remember.
well, they have. You said they have
Oh, right.
abilities.
Okay. Okay, so you
I melted another one.
successfully took out this other fellow. Get my
Something.
Dad, what if we put this in your pouch?
You mean my bag?
All right. Okay, so Marikax changed form, used his sphere, took out another golem.
And I will be behind that. From. Put me here, please.
Over there, got it. Oh, closer to. Okay.
On the opposite side of a
Full
big
cover.
rock thing
Got
from
you.
the big scary rock
Thing,
thing that's
thing.
moving.
Understood. All right. Dag.
And I hope these other ones don't come to life.
So I pull out my bag of holding and I say, run up to Drazul and say, put it in here.
All right.
Move and dash if I need to. I have 25 feet, so.
Weird. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you can just about. Well, certainly with the
Close
dash you can
enough.
get there. Yeah.
What did the riddle said something about it could make things that are cold come to life? or
Right.
something?
That's what that does. And so I'm thinking if we put it into a pocket dimension,
Maybe it won't power these
it's
things anymore.
disconnected. Yeah.
Put it in here.
Unless it could make one of these come to life. Maybe it'd be on our side.
I wouldn't bet on it.
But it's probably more like make
Yeah.
snow things come alive, not
Isn't
rock
there
things.
something
So-
about tempting it? Or it
Can I-
tempting
The
us?
temptation.
I
of it.
probably have a bonus action dash. All right, so I still have my action
Okay. I'm reasonable with that.
to take the gem, take the stick with the gem in it, and put them both in the sack.
Okay.
If you allow that,
I will.
You have a bag of holding, right?
that's what we just put it in.
Yeah.
So it's an extra dimensional space.
Exactly. So it should be
Okay.
planar. It's
So-
And then
not
I'll slowly
extra
turn
planar, so-
around and look if it had any effect on anything.
Not that you can see.
Oh, crap. Okay, well, I think I've had my turn.
Yep. All right, that brings us to Minsk and Boo. You've had your opponent removed because Marikak did such a great job. You might could see the tail of this guy sticking out of the doorway.
There's probably like a slime trail.
A little, yeah, puddle. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure. Yeah, I'll
That way.
stab in the back.
All right. Bring you up there. Put you here. All right. Okay, so it's Minsk's turn.
You thought you had found a weak target. Joke's on you.
I'm the weak target. Oh, wait.
You're the weak target.
Okay, so
Um,
you're up. You wanna do?
go for the eyes.
Oh. Okay, what am I rolling for again?
Excited
A
about
constitution.
Okay.
I'm
Saving
excited about
throw.
paying for it. But
Okay, it fails.
Do they have
Okay.
one, or are you
So
going to
it's-
wait for it
So
to be born?
if it has eyes,
so the summer,
it is blinded
she's-
to the next
I
minute.
asked her like,
Oh,
May,
okay.
and she's like, oh yeah, we'll get it out. You know, we have a breeding
All
coming
right.
up.
Which, what is that?
Get a hold of
Gives
it.
it disadvantage on.
I bought the house.
Being
I was
blinded.
really
What
busy.
did you do?
remember,
You ate its eyeballs?
And I was like,
Well,
No, I
swatted
didn't.
him or whatever he did, or he's laying over that. I don't know.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
dribble on his eyes.
Well, here,
we're
let's
gonna try
look.
again.
Who,
Blinded.
I think
Okay.
bit his.
Now she sent me
eyes.
the.
Blinded said
Without me
a
having
blinded
seen it,
creature
she
can't
sent
see
me
and
the
automatically fails
application,
ability
so
checks that require
I
sight.
assume
Attack rolls
I was
against the
just-
creature have
I
advantage,
was waiting
and the
there in
creature's
case the
attack
breeding
rolls have
didn't happen.
disadvantage.
Okay.
If he's
So I'm
totally
assuming it's a
blind,
successful
Yeah.
breeding now.
then that's it.
Okay.
You said for 1
Did you
minute,
hear
right?
that?
I'm sorry, what?
The snowman is blinded for the next minute, so he has disadvantage on attacks.
And you have advantage on
We have
hitting him.
advantage on attacks against it.
And I actually have a magic sword and 2 attacks.
Well, I've got a space hamster.
I have a space heater. Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah, that would help too.
Yeah, that would
Take a while.
Now
Just wait 10 minutes. It'll
my
be warm.
problem is, do I keep hitting the stone guy,
Okay.
or do I kind of help myself from? Of course, if he's blind,
He's
maybe.
blind, you can walk right past him now.
You get ignored. because he's
Attack,
gonna
so
finish
12 plus lot.
Well, you get advantage now
Keep
too.
it-
Right?
So I keep hitting the
Oh,
stone
plus
guy.
You
advantage.
can't duck out of the way.
I've only got a
It's all
couple
12
more.
Plus
Well,
9 plus 4.
I have
You can do
several.
shadows
So
at higher
I assume
levels,
over
can't
20
you?
hits.
I am doing
Yes,
higher
for
levels,
sure.
so I can actually
Oh.
drop down and have a bunch more.
Yeah.
Just not as damaging.
Right.
Are these evil? I forgot to ask earlier.
That's
Their alignment.
Are they evil or evil?
they're unaligned.
Are they ill-tempered?
That doesn't mean you don't think they're evil. It just means your thing doesn't.
Right, yeah, they're certainly acting less than friendly, but
Yeah, I guess it depends how you interpret it. It says Minsk's favorite enemy is evil. Does that mean he thinks it is evil or it actually is evil?
I think it's actually evil is what it's meaning. If it had in its stats that it was
but,
evil.
but it does not. So,
Okay.
all right, okay.
So that's 14 points damage. And then 6 plus, what did we say? It was
13.
13.
Puddle?
20 hits. So that's, oh, that was a low roll. 4 plus 5, 9 points damage.
Okay. All right, Minsk and Boo have had their turn,
Oh,
which
shit,
will be very
that's
interesting to see how that
4d8.
plays out. All right. The big guy is none too keen,
Revival.
more or less.
I don't think I'm liking this anymore.
Oh boy. Oh, he wants his jewel back. He's rolling towards you.
These weak little snowmen can't handle my fury.
Question is, who does he go after?
Right. Well, he's
Because he saw you had the jewel, but you stuffed it in Dag's bag.
And
right?
can he sense it in this extra dimensional space?
Or is it just he goes after whoever he saw had it last?
okay.
He may not be that
Okay.
smart about such
Let's
things.
see.
I
Let's
think
see.
we have
Where
to
are
destroy
you?
it.
Hang
You
on.
could just like pull his arm off and throw it.
Usually you
I think we have to
can't.
destroy it, Dag.
I don't. You normally can't destroy magical items.
Oh,
That's true.
We can, it's just very difficult.
Well, that's a
maybe you
fast
could destroy it with
move.
diamonds.
Rock.
Okay.
Whatever happened
So
to
he's
that wall
moved.
we found?
He's not in range to strike anyone, at least physically or otherwise. So that brings us to
Okay.
Phil.
Suppose you could.
Yeah, Phil and
you
then
could
me.
Phil,
dash
who
and
has advantage
step on
because
somebody.
the space hamster has blinded the snowman in the hallway.
Well, I have advantage on that. It'd be nice if I had advantage. Well, it doesn't make any difference. That's a different. I think I see that he's blinded. I'm going to move to the other side of the wall.
Boo has grabbed his eyes and starts juggling them.
More
I'm
fun.
I'm going to move to the other side of the hallway so that I can still see the stone guy,
Okay, got you. Hang on.
and then I'm going to hit it with another third level shatter, which
The
is a
stone guy?
con.
You're aiming at the stone guy?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Got
It's
it.
60-foot range, so I think I'm within 60 feet.
Ooh, not so fast.
Oh.
He's at 73. He's moved across the Diaz.
Rocky Amadeus.
Okay, fine. Move me up to the snowman.
Other side of the snowman.
No, I can't get past him.
You can go around Min's.
Yeah, I don't think there's
it's-
enough room.
Not enough room.
No, and I have a magic sword,
Alrighty.
and I get 2 attacks.
Awesome.
So it's
Use your frying pan.
Wait, warm it up first.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. So it's a +6 ranged spell attack.
His frying pan.
So that's
It's a magic frying pan. It can be anything he wants.
Oh, okay.
9 + 6 is
It
15,
should be a magic ice cream scoop.
I'm pretty sure. Yep, that
Snow
hits.
cone.
Magic shovel.
and it's a
Snow
D8
cone
+
machine,
3. So that's a 10.
Okay.
Second attack is 18 or 16 + 6,
Yep.
and 7 + 3 is 10.
Good sturdy blows. He's looking a little wobbly.
How cracked is he?
He's that took some.
That was
He
10
sculpted some.
That's 20 points
He sculpted
of
some away.
magical
Yeah,
damage.
those were good solid hits there. He's not looking healthy. All right, good job, Phil. All right, That brings us to Drazul,
Alright, so
who's hovering in the corner.
I
Having-
am going to.
Go for the eyes.
I'm trying to think of what I could do. Alright, so I am gonna. This seems silly. I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna fly right to him. And attack his head.
Okay.
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Going for the eyes.
What are his eyes?
Good.
First
Rocks
attack.
or what? Or holes?
Hands, so bludgeoning.
Okay.
That's a 9 + 7. So, what, 16?
You just hitting him with your bare hands?
16 to hit.
I'm a monk, though.
Is it
My hands are.
16 to
okay.
hit? Is that
Yeah.
what you said? No.
Okay, second attack. 17.
Yes.
Alright, so that's the damage on that is 1d6 plus 4. So that's 9. Now I'm going to spend a key and do Flurry of Blows. As a bonus action, so I get 2 more. And I'm trying to think. There's something else I can do with it, so I'm just trying to figure that out. Oh, I'm going to do spend 1 key to stunning strike. That doesn't cost me anything to do.
Okay.
It has to fail a con 13.
One second.
So it's 1 key point for that.
Okay. It fails.
Yes. So now it is stunned until the end of my next turn. And then now I'm going to spend another key point to do the flurry of blows. First roll is not going to hit at 14. Wait, stunned. Right? Doesn't that make it automatic hit?
I think it's you advantage.
Yes, you get
All right,
advantage.
I'll take that. If I can get it to stay on here. Nope, that's the first one. 2 misses on the first attempt. Natural 20 on the second attempt. So that'll be 2d6.
Full
Oh, no,
damage
Full
plus.
damage plus 1. So that's another 8 plus 6. So that's 14. Bludgeoning.
Now, are all your strikes magical at this level?
Yep.
Okay.
And so that's my bonus action. And how's he looking? Did he look like he took anything from that?
Yes.
Okay.
He did take some. He's still pretty sturdy, but that it's evident that, especially those last ones that were.
You made a crack.
And he's stunned.
And he's stunned.
So don't forget that, everybody.
Yes.
For a drop of blood.
Oh, no.
Oh,
All right.
oh, that's awesome.
So
Okay.
No, but this.
Thanos plays into. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm getting divergent.
No, this is actually really
Yeah.
tees up nicely for what I have in mind.
Nice.
So
So I'm done. So
Okay.
whoever's next.
I think
The golems.
The
The little
Snowman.
Snowman.
Yeah. So the blinded one. So he's
he can
he's
attack.
got
with you.
disadvantage.
you gonna strike out blindly with disadvantage
Strike out blindly.
We have your eyes.
Let's see what
in my
In your eyes.
miniature,
this is
gigantic, by what?
Miniature giant space hamster.
Not what did I say? Non-binary,
Yeah.
bipolar.
Non-binary. Probably bipolar.
So that was just with disadvantage, right? So
Yeah.
okay,
Can-
so the first
Can you
he's
be
swinging
non-binary
around.
bipolar? I don't know.
So
It's kinda
Minsk,
contradictory.
I don't imagine a 12 hits Minsk, right? You're up there.
No, but just barely.
Are they penguins along the
Actually, it's
South
pretty
Pole?
low
Or-
class.
Okay, and then he
Doesn't hit me
will
either.
swing
Non-binary
again.
It doesn't identify as
Even worse. Okay, and in his blind fury, he's going to throw a snowball that's going to be headed towards Phil. Oh, so even blind, he knows he's got a feel with the snowball. So 19 should hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Snowball.
Snowball's chance in hell apparently is better
He
than.
did it.
8 points of cold damage. All right, that's that guy, and then this fellow over here.
Oh no, mine was blood. He hit me over the head, right? Mine wasn't a snowball.
Correct. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
The snowball
Okay.
missed. That's
This
right.
guy's going to come up here.
Did your flying sphere go away?
Yeah, it's done.
I thought it would.
All right. So this guy's going to approach the goat
Approach the goat.
and swing at said goat.
Bring it.
Does that give you an advantage on climbing it?
So now, what is my? Let's see. So I get the animal's armor class, right, instead of mine.
I should think.
The physical characteristics.
Physical characteristics of the animal, yeah. So the goat's armor class is 11.
Okay.
But dexterity plays into armor class, doesn't it?
Missed with the first.
Can, depends on your character.
You said 13?
11.
11. Ah, okay. Then he does connect on that swing. And he does.
Keep track of it.
3 hit points.
4 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 10 points of cold.
Oh.
Which you have
I
resistance
have
to?
resistance to, so I take half of it.
Okay.
So it's a goat wearing a hat.
I'll allow
That's
it.
a good point.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, for all the 2 points of hit points it saved.
Makes a difference.
Yeah. And
Wait, so it was. The first one was 4, and then
10. 10
4
points
and
of
then
cold
half of
damage. I
10,
thought it was
5.
8 and 10, but
No, first one was. Where am I at here?
yeah, it's 4. Okay,
Yeah. 4 and and the
Okay.
10, so the 10 would be 5.
okay.
Okay, so that was him. And so they both went.
Yeah.
So Marikak, your turn.
Dang it!
What's the matter?
I had this great thing planned, and
Just
now-
do it.
All right. So
Take the opportunity attack. Who cares? You could die.
well, I could be turned back into myself is the problem, and it blows the whole thing. But all right, I got to try it.
Okay.
All right, so he is going to. He's going to have to take an opportunity attack, but he's going to kind of go out here and take a U-turn and then
All right.
take a
Use your charge ability or whatever.
Yeah.
running charge at the big dude.
All right.
So
Yeah. The others no one would get his opportunity attack.
Yep. I'll take a swing at that. Let's see. I don't have that memorized. Nope, not that one. An 8 does not hit.
all right.
All right.
So he gets to do. He ran at least 20 feet to get there. That was the point of the
Right.
roundabout.
Loop. Got it.
So I get advantage because he's stunned
Yup.
on my ram attack. So oh, that's way.
Wow.
Thank you for that advantage. So the damage is then
Full damage plus you roll it.
full damage. Okay, so
So max damage plus your roll.
8, another 8 would be 16, and I get to roll.
Normal damage.
The normal damage would be 4 of these. Okay. So 8 plus 5 is
13.
13 plus
8.
another 8.
21.
21. So 21 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and he has to do a strength saving throw, which he. Oh wait, what did it say? He fails. He automatically fails since he's stunned, which means he's knocked prone.
Wow. All right.
The ram jumped up, hit him right in the middle of the bottom section, and
Oh yeah, or hit the bottom, pushed him, kicked his feet out, so he fell on his face.
I
Whichever.
hope it's not a weeble.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe
Okay.
I get out of the way.
Or maybe it's
Thank you
Not
for-
prone. Well done. Very clever. All right. Yeah. Okay. He is. We'll say he is at
Run
That
not
was- that
prone,
was perfect.
and
worked out good.
he's not looking his
Usually
best.
That's
So-
not usually how it
because-
goes.
Because he probably is really strong and probably would have not been knocked over. But
Yeah.
All right. So that's your
That's
turn.
20 really
Good
hurt.
job.
yes,
He's
and now I
not done, but that was well played.
have a goat, so I'd probably stand on top of him.
Yeah. Right. Ta-da.
Right.
King of the Mountain.
Dag.
All right. Dag's going to go to that corner, and he's going to huddle in the back, and he's going to pull the arm stick thing with the net, with the gem out, and put it on the ground,
Uh-huh.
and then he's going to, I hope this works, and he's going to pull out that hammer. And he's going to take it with both hands, just start pounding on it.
Wow! And he's crying because he's breaking something shiny.
I hate to do this.
Did not Merrick, your character want us to bring it back?
Strider.
Destroy it, or did he say?
Well, he was trying to find it. Don't know that he said whether it was to.
Destroy it or
I'm
not?
thinking of the temptation, and don't fall into the temptation of the Winterstone to keep it. That's where I was coming from.
So
That's what I want to do. Tell me how.
roll it
Destroy
and
it.
attack.
So as it's an inanimate object, isn't that?
It's an automatic hit.
I think it's automatic hit, and it's
Okay.
So
Can
I
you-
just started doing it, and
It's
is it
magical
a
hammer, right?
I don't know. It's a nice shiny one.
Right.
Yeah,
Bear with me here.
It would have to be a magical hammer in order to do anything.
We found it here. I hope this works. And I just start beating on it.
Okay. And okay, fair enough. And I will say that it smashes. I mean, it's this blue crystal shard,
It shatters,
glowy.
and I start crying. And I turn around and I look.
At the snowman and they gone.
And
And there's a goat standing on top of it
What
Right.
the?
with a green stripe down its back.
so
And a forked tongue.
With scales.
so this guy, as you hammer the stone and it shatters, he just drops away.
He being.
The snow golem in the
snow
hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, I see. Okay, see him flop.
Yeah, so he is no more.
And the other one too.
And this guy too.
Strength.
And that guy too.
Yep. So they're just like, they just kind of. So they drop. This guy, however, is not. He's still like, there's a goat on me.
He's trying to stand up, huh?
Yep.
Well, he's still
These two
stunned.
are-
How long does your stun
He
last?
doesn't get over being stunned till the
Till the
end
end
of
of my turn.
end
next
of
turn.
Noel's.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he'll be stunned
Those two,
after I'm hitting
the
him.
two that are made of snow.
Okay,
Chop his arms off.
it's something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or
right.
pull him out or something.
All right.
But he's still stunned until the end of Noel's turn, so he's not doing anything.
That's
on his
that's
turn.
my turn.
Yeah, that's
You're not gonna
Dag.
move.
Minsk and Boo.
Yeah,
Your enemy in front of you has.
he decided to kill himself because he could not handle our strength.
He wet himself.
Indeed, what would you like to get? So where would you like to go? Or what would you like to do?
We'll gather up Boo.
Okay.
Come here, Boo. And oh yeah,
His hair's all standing out.
and we'll look around
The water starts flying out.
and look for the next enemy, which is the
Big guy in the middle.
guy in the middle. And we'll,
Moving a dash, maybe.
yeah, move in a dash.
All right. Okay, let's measure that out for sure then. Okay, that'll get you there.
Let's see if you are a better enemy than your weak little scaredy snowmen.
All right. So that's a dash, so that would use everything, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
when this thing fizzled, it was done.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
still have bonus action, right?
Sure.
Go for the eyes.
Okay. Well, he is prone after all. Should be easy. Drop him on his head. Okay. Okay, so he drops Boo on his head.
Yeah, throws Boo at the head. Boo cannot miss.
Okay.
So a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 1 second.
Okay, that's not on the list of things it fails for being stunned.
Okay. Excellent.
So it still has its constitution, I guess.
15. So he should
So
say.
it passes.
He
Okay.
blinks them away.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's Minsk, and now it is its turn.
It's stunned.
It is stunned. So
It's incapacitated. It can't move. It
Yeah.
can speak falteringly.
There's no save. There's no save for this round.
Incapacitated, which means
Until
it can't take actions or reactions.
oh, all right. So it's
Until the end of his turn.
Until the end of
oh,
my
end
turn.
of your turn. Okay.
At the end of his turn, then he could start taking reactions.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That brings us to Phil.
Yes. That brings us to Phil.
Except I'm a goat. I can't.
So this is going to be. I need to move to get to within 60 feet of him,
Okay. Let's see here.
whatever that
It's
is.
gonna hurt, isn't it?
Well, if he places it right, it won't
As
affect.
Phil kills the entire team.
Okay. So you.
Well, I mean, back away from those guys. It's only a 10-foot radius.
Oh,
So
you
as
can-
long as
So
they're
the back
outside.
half of it, you'd be okay.
Yes, exactly. This is my last 3rd level slot.
What's next? 4th level?
I have 1 4th level and several 2nd level.
All right. Let's make sure I got you where you want to be here. Okay. You're within 60 feet of it.
Okay, so
Not
put
too
that
close.
on the back side so that's on him but not on them.
Got it.
10-foot radius,
Understood.
and it's a con 14 save. Fail.
Fail, right.
Did we? I think we just erupting earth. It says the ground, so that actually has to be dirt, right? Not floor.
Yeah, it's stone, so it's not quite earth.
And he has disadvantage.
Because he's stunned.
Okay.
Well, and plus he's stone
Yeah.
gets a shatter.
Okay. So
He fell.
with the disadvantage that he failed.
Oh, it didn't work this time. Shit. Okay. 4 D8.
Finish him.
How smart can this?
8, 9 is 17.
Well, intelligence is smart. Wisdom is wise.
Yeah.
Describe away, my friend.
yeah.
So, there's a loud noise, and all of a sudden he just cracks disappear everywhere, and he just falls into a bunch of rubble.
With the goat on
And the
top.
goat lands on his butt going, woo!
Well done. All right. He is a pile of stony rubble.
And
And how the hell do we get out of here?
Boo will have jumped clear of
I don't
the...
know. As he's kind of sweeping the
Are you sweeping the
shards into my back.
Maybe there were
Such a
something.
pretty street. I wonder if Zerwak can do something with these shards.
I don't know. We'll find out. Or Strider. Who knows?
Difference to Strider. Here's the Winterstone.
That
fighter.
has to be a special hammer. In order
Yeah,
to do that.
you're still coming away with a nice spark.
Okay. So
Can Dag wield a hammer?
A little ball peen hammer.
Oh, okay.
I don't. That's what I'm picking. It's not like a war hammer.
no.
Oh,
It,
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
so I
a
was-
I will say a normal size hammer, but it was special.
Okay. Yeah, so Dag would be able to wield that then.
Okay. So you have vanquished everybody in front of you.
Now we're stuck
And
now
down there.
what?
Well, let's look through these openings.
Maybe that chute.
Well, I'm gonna poke my head into where the snowman came out of.
All right.
Is there still a pedestals where the 5 were, or
The other four.
Yeah, they're still there.
oh, so the 4 is still there,
They're just ornamental, or
and then the center one, is that like a pedestal there, or
No, that was just marking where the big guy was. Okay, so you're looking into the dark tunnel.
yeah. But where do these go?
So it's dark. It's really quite cold, and you kind of got this cold, misty air coming out at you.
Hey, Phil, throw your light in here. Let's see what we can see.
Okay, dancing lights. It's a cantrip in there.
Okay.
See if we
all
can
move
see
over
anything.
there. Just say we're. Oh, I'll move over there.
I'm not.
Okay. Here's what you want to be over here. I mean, we're kind of open in the open now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you send your lights in there, and it's a dark. Well, now you've lit it up. So it's this tunnel. It's cold, and if you look and listen, you can kind of hear the splash and the whoosh and the slap of.
It's just the.
We don't want
refrigerator
to.
unit.
Yeah, we don't want to go in there. That's gonna hurt. I suppose the other one's the same way because 2 came out of there.
I'm just going to tell you that's the case. Save a little time here.
Maybe we could go look. But so how are we getting out of here?
There's the chute, and then there's the way we came in.
Yeah, there's the chute where the coal came from. Wonder where the coal came from. How's the coal get in the chute?
Well, we can go climb up and see.
All
We
right.
got a goat.
Bearcat the goat
We could tie ourselves to the goat.
Trying to
is
figure out how to
ramming
climb.
one of the little statues.
Oh,
They're gonna try to climb it first.
Yeah, you hop up on top of it. Meh.
well, they're pretty tall. Well, I mean, it goes.
So
I'm trying to knock it over.
Oh, okay. Sure.
are you taking?
That goat better not wake up one of
I
those
walked
others.
over to the hallway.
Yeah, you got a carrot.
I got an orange cone.
That's right. You got something that looks like one. That's right.
It does not fall over.
Did those snowmen have carrot noses?
Christian, you timed it perfectly.
Well, we're not
No, we
out
haven't
yet.
figured out our way out yet. Okay, so
I think we're stuck here.
did I knock it over?
Yeah.
So the plaque didn't have any clue of
Too-
getting out,
Too
did it?
strong.
I
Okay.
don't remember the plaque's clues.
It gave us the clue of how to destroy or handle the gem.
Yeah.
Bear with me here.
I'm 100% in favor of trying to shoot.
The coal
What
chute.
was the button?
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
My bad. Well, that's all right. I forgot about this part, but that's okay. It all works. Yeah. All right. Forgo that. Right. So you're not going down those paths. So now it's
Too cold. Yeah.
too cold. How do you?
Well, Drizzle says we climb out the coal chute.
I guess if that's the only way we found to go out.
All right. So we're gonna make our way there.
Yeah, we'll use the goat. We'll just hold on to his tail.
Send the goat. All right.
Well, Dag has a climbing speed, so
yeah. Right. Dag's our your
that's right.
ace. He could lead the.
GOAT, greatest of all time.
Oh,
Alright.
gee, that's such a nice thing to say.
I feel like Dag doesn't need his ego stroke.
All right. Okay. So you guys make your way back to the coal room,
Yeah.
and the door's already open because you did that earlier.
What was
And the
like,
load of
button,
coal that was in there is out of the way.
riddle thing that you got for the diamonds? Did that have that anything to that?
You say it's a 5x5 foot. chute.
Roughly, yeah. And so you're gonna climb out the chute.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try. I'll go first. You know.
Shimmy your
Like,
way out
yeah.
there.
Into
And
urban treasure
Crab
room,
walk it out.
it's the buttons and the eyes.
all right. So yes, it's a climb, right? We established it's more than 120 feet, but I mean that's what 4 or 5 turns of normal
Yeah.
travel. It's not. I mean, it's rugged, right? It's not like it's made of glass or steel. It's just a carved
Stone.
out spot. Yeah. So it's not extremely hard, and you exiting the coal chute. You find yourself in the woods, some distance away from from where you encountered the portal. What will you do with the Winterstone? Well, I guess we've answered that.
So I will take it back to Strider.
The winter snow.
Winter powder.
I'm afraid it broke.
It was a rough ride back. We didn't have proper packaging.
Okay.
You still want it, or I can just give it to Zorak. Maybe he can do something with it.
Maybe
Well,
there's some way to
so
repair
what I
it.
had written,
Make it
what will you
instant.
do with the Winterstone? It's clearly powerful. Will you hide it? Destroy it? Use it to defend fortitude?
Whoops.
Not anymore. Okay, well done.
Doesn't mean the shards can't be useful. They just mean
Could make
So
Yeah, I would say let's bring it back. I mean, that would give
Well,
me
definitely. It's
yeah,
I put it in my bag.
yeah, I sensed a little disappointment when we were
Did you write all that from scratch?
I did.
This whole thing?
Yes,
Well done.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm
I
Had to
imagining,
improvise
like,
a little in places, but not too much, and I appreciate you guys being patient.
should reach out to John.
Everything is
It's
improvisation. right?
no, and it was a good mix of puzzle solving and fight the baddies, and yeah.
Fantastic.
Big
Yeah,
boss
and
at
There's
the
a
end.
lot of fun to
clues
listen
were
to.
excellent.
The chute was our way out.
Sorry?
Yep.
said it was fun to listen
Yes,
to.
the chute
Oh,
was the way
cool.
out.
Thanks.
We
I'm
found
imagining
ourselves some
like
distance
a
away.
Go to my
Victorian
YouTube and click
picture.
end stream.
So how's Cole
Big
getting down there?
picture of
Someone's
the
bringing Cole or
Winterstone.
someone?
Probably.
That's a good question.
To the left.
It could be
Yeah.
this,
Been bringing
this
Click
super
there.
high end drink at the track bar.
Right.
Like,
That's
like
not
gold
it.
water.
Next
Here,
one.
drink this.
Yeah.
Close what thing?
500
Just
gold
next
and
one.
one little shard
Click
at the
end
bottom
stream.
of the glass.
That's
Who's
exactly
been
what
bringing
I'm
the
thinking.
coal?
Yeah, who's been bringing?
Or
I thought you guys already said
Keep
that.
not
your drink
there,
cold for-
Who's been
Yeah.
bringing the coal
All
to the
night.
I'm not in
chute?
the, am I
Let's see
in
if
the
I
right
can.
place? Or I need to be in here?
I think that's a mystery to be solved.
Right there in the lower right hand corner, say stop streaming.